Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to stitch. I always forget to turn the damn light on. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know, but it's fine. We got there. Okay, it's time to craft. We are doing 422 first today. There's not too much of this color, and there's not too much of the next color. And then we're gonna be pumping in some, so that's not too bad. I'm sort of, what am I doing? I guess we're gonna kind of hop around. Let me grab all of this. We'll see how much we end up using. Yo, Yamino. Yo. What is up? Welcome in. How you doing? 422. All of the eyes I am doing. All of the eyes. So we started the kitchen today. We finished everything else aside from like the trim, or not the trim, but like the baseboards and the doors and stuff. But it looks like the kitchen, that type of yellow isn't covering nearly as nice as the other one did, so we'll probably have to do 3 coats. At least the kitchen's small. If I had to do 3 coats everywhere, we did do a little bit of a 3rd coat in certain spots because they showed through a little bit more. But yo, Persian, welcome in. Lily G, how you doing? So we have to do a little bit more. We were hoping to be done today. If we only had to do 2 coats of the kitchen paint, we would have finished today, but I did most of the 3rd coat and everywhere else today, and a little bit of touch-ups on the trim, which we still have to do a little bit more touch-up, but only in little areas. Stain's gone. The stain, the stain, yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad, honestly. I was able to cover them, Persian, with the spackle, but I put too much spackle in certain areas, so we tried to sand it down. Sometimes some of it worked, some of it didn't. I kind of want to sand it down more, but it's not that noticeable, so we might just ignore it for a while. But who knows, maybe one day it'll piss me off and I'll try and fix it. You're recovering from the vaccine, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, textured roof looks cool. The texture is like chicken pox though. It's very strange. It's not the kind of texture you want on your ceiling, but it's not horrible. You don't really notice it that much unless you're really staring. But most of the time, like, there's gonna be so much in the room, you probably won't even notice. But we have to, I'll probably try and fix it at some point. It's just very hard to sand it since we painted over it now. Persian, how you doing? What is up? How's your day? Mama Corpse, how you doing today? Lily G, how you doing? Hopefully everyone is well. You know, I'm sorry to hear you're still feeling a bit under. Hopefully the recovery is not too bad. How's Taxi taking it? Taxi doing all right? Yeah, we're gonna have to do 1 stitch at a time for most of these stitches as we make our way through all of this. Just stick a rug to the roof. That would be interesting. I'm sure that exists somewhere. Carpet roof? Carpet ceiling? Does that exist? Tarja, welcome in. How you doing? Hey there, Sean's friend here. Finally caught one of your streams. How you doing? Welcome in. Tarja, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I don't even have my mic in the right spot. Sorry if I sounded... There it goes. Okay, I think I know what happens. Give me a second. I think I know what happened. The wave link fucked up. The wave link like froze. Okay. The wave link or whatever, like the entirety of like the wave, the Elgato stuff just decided to fuck itself. So I closed it and then reopened it because I was like, wait a minute, because like all the audio is running through the wave link. Yo, Drunk Engineer, welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you again. That was weird. You're gonna make the sound now. Speaking of yeah, Windings. There you go. Use a speech text to speech for the entire stream. That would be crazy. I can hear. Yeah, hey, I can hear. Tarja, how you doing? Sorry if my follow exploded. It's okay, Tarja. How you doing? Twinkle Toe, welcome in. How you doing? Cross Stitch is a visual art, Mama Corpse. You're not wrong. Kyle, welcome in. So, yeah, what happened there was that the wave link sort of like the software I use froze, and so I wasn't doing anything anymore. When I realized I tested the audio on Windows and it made a sound, I realized that it like the what's it called, the audio from the internet, like the Chrome tab I have, is all basically being run through the wavelink. Medic, welcome in. How you doing, Dre? It's nice to see you. How have you been? What is up? Tarja, have you ever crafted before? I know you play, well, you used to play Warcraft, right? But now you're on Final Fantasy 14. Hopefully you're having fun with a lot of that. We do a lot of gaming over here. I've been going through Final Fantasy 7. I actually just finished that recently, but we're doing the remakes now. I don't know if you've tried those. I don't know if you're a lot more into MMOs or if you play some other stuff as well. Final Fantasy 14 is a blast. You've never done cross-stitch though. Cross-stitch is really cool. There's a lot of stuff. It's just very time consuming. And yo, Bus Driving Pony wants the hot take. Bus Driving Pony, how you doing? You've been good, thanks. Just happy to be here for the cozy stitching vibes. Grabbing your project too. Nice, Dre, huh? Yo, Lazy Chocobo. This is the stupidest hot take ever. Blondes have more fun. I don't think that changes anything. With whatever your hair color is, doesn't do jack shit. This is just like that old antiquated, like, what, that joke or whatever. And they're just like, yeah, it's true. Like, what the fuck is this stupid hot take? Dumb hot take. I'm gonna grab another one because that one's so stupid. Okay. Totally written by an old boomer, man. Exactly. Only other FF you've done is 7. Okay, cool. I've gone through quite a few of them. This one's a little bit better. It's best to work out in the morning. I don't like getting up early. I actually do I used to work out directly after work. If I went home and sat down, I would never work out. But if I got home, because I used to do home workouts, if I got home and was like, and did like I was still in work mode. So as long as I did my workout right away, or if I went to the gym right after work or before I got home or whatever, then no problem for me. But the minute I sit down after like a long day or whatever, I'm pretty done. There's nothing else I was gonna do that day. Nothing else I was gonna do. Bus Driving Pony, how you doing today? You're doing just taking it day by day. How are you? I'm doing good, Bus Driving Pony. You're good working on the Hexicardy. 2 rows to go, then I can put the 2 halves together, but I can't do more than that till Sunday where I get more yarn. Nice. Kragon, welcome in. It's so cool that something that my parent did when I was a kid could be made so nerdy. Yo, cross-stitching is great, Kragon. My mom taught me how to do this when I was a kid, although I never did any video game stuff until more recently. But yeah, my mom taught me how to do this as a child. My mom still does a lot of cross-stitching. And yeah, it's pretty cool that you can do some really cool nerdy stuff with these old school crafts that people have been doing for centuries. There's a lot of really cool patterns out there. Often people have more fun. I'm good working on the Hexicardy. Truth, I might be, but I like to sleep in until I absolutely have to get up, right? Same here, Lazy Chocobo. Same here. I have plenty of fun. My face just doesn't look like I do. Taxi doesn't have Taxi doesn't have any hair right now, but what color did it used to be, Taxi? What color did your hair used to be? I usually work out after work. I usually work out after work also. Yo, Rochelle, welcome in. Mine has switched over to quilting. Oh, really, Kragon? Do you do any nerdy quiltings? That's pretty cool. I've never done any quilting. The majority of my crafting has been crochet, knitting, and well, the majority of it is cross-stitching, but I do a fair amount of knitting and some crochet. I worked out in the morning. I would be too tired for work and stuff. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily happen the way that you think. I've worked out in the morning before. You're not necessarily exhausted for work or anything like that. You get used to it. If it's like if it's the first week working out or the first month working out and you're getting used to it, then yeah, maybe you might be pretty wrecked. But you get used to it a lot more than you might think. I just don't like getting up. I'm like Lazy Chocobo. I wait until the last minute possible until I need to get up. Taxi has resting taxi face. He still has hair. He just shaves it off. It's brown. Oh, okay. So how are you feeling today, Yumino? How are you settling in? Taxi, how are you feeling? It's okay. I feel a lot better than yesterday. I had a fever yesterday. Taxi's good overall. Really? My goodness, Yumino. I took my cross stitch to a party yesterday, but totally forgot all the thread at home, so I'm already behind by a full day this week. Oh no. Hopefully the party was fun at least. So, Tarja, have you done any crafting? You said you've not cross stitched, but have you done maybe some other fiber arts, or maybe some painting or some drawing? You do painting. That's really cool. I've been painting my house. Not quite the same thing, but you know, it is painting. It's been interesting. It's been fun. It's been exhausting, honestly. Like painting is a lot of work. Painting a house, oh my god. It is exhausting. I need a vacation from my vacation. I have hair, very little. It's brown, but it's working on turning white. Oh, no more so mentally tired. That is, yeah. You're mentally tired? I don't, see, I guess that depends on the person. I don't get mentally tired from working out. Okay, so this is over here. Hey, Kiros, welcome in. How you doing? The real race is between the hair falling out and turning white, and I wish it would just hurry the fuck up and pick. You don't care either way. I mean, if you're shaving at all anyways. How am I gonna do this? Both of those, I'm not gonna bother. I have to do a bunch of stitches down in these areas, but I'm not gonna bother jumping to them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just gonna do the stitches around here, and then I'm going to finish off the stitches all along the arms and stuff. And then I'm just going to grab floss and we'll just go down here and do those stitches in two separate sections. I think that's the best way I can do it. Okay, back up here. Yesterday I felt awful, like I had a full-blown flu. Today I'm just a little sore. Still tired though. The tiredness never seems to just disappear. Tarja, you're in the Discord. You joined with Sean. Although I wonder what Sean's up to tonight. Probably out and about. They're always very busy. But if you want to post some pictures of the paintings, I'd love to see some stuff. There's a drawing section. You can pop it there. We'll have a look. I usually do a lot of show and tell on stream while we craft. Yes, it was fun. There was a lot of friends and family there. Everyone loved my cheesecake and grape salad. Nice. Cheesecake is just to die for. It's so good. I love cheesecake. It is delicious. You can't go wrong with cheesecake. Although me and Queen, we're supposed to go, Queen and I, we're going to get all you can eat sushi tomorrow. I think we should do some afternoon dessert. Although the thing with that is, after you leave all you can eat sushi, you probably don't want dessert. So maybe we'll just eat enough that we don't need to have dinner. We'll just have dessert at some point. Sounds all right. Sounds all right. Not bad. Acrylic paint, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Kiros, how you doing today? What is up? Just wait when it's all done. You'll feel great. That's true. Once it's all done, we'll feel pretty good. But again, vacation from the vacation. I haven't really been able to do a lot of the stuff that I've wanted to do since we've been doing all this painting. But we'll have a couple of days, hopefully. I think we're going to finish everything on Thursday. Tomorrow we're going to take a day for ourselves. There's not too much left for me to do at this point. Like, I was doing a lot of touch-up stuff. I'll probably end up doing baseboards and doors and stuff on Thursday while they finish the kitchen. I don't think the kitchen needs that much more to do. A lot of the trim is actually holding its ground on the old paint pretty good. It's just the middle areas seem to be not covering nearly as well. So we'll have to redo those areas. So you're a full day behind, Rochelle. I'm sure you'll be able to catch up. Even if can you adjust your totals? Like, how much are you doing per day right now, Rochelle? You solved that problem by having dessert first. You could do that, Lazy Chocobo, but then you have less room for the expensive all-you-can-eat sushi. We're doing the lunch buffet, so for supper, having the all-you-can-eat sushi is like $40. Okay? $41, so that for the two of us, that's like $80 with the tip and a drink. You're already at $100 for all you can eat sushi for two people. It's expensive. It used to be like $32, I guess. Anyways, we're doing the lunch special, which is only like 20 something, 26, I think, closer to where it used to be for dinner. So that should be fun. We'll get out of there with a lot more money in our pocket, and we'll still get all you can eat sushi, which apparently is not a thing in a lot of places, but it is a thing here in Montreal. Has anyone ever had all you can eat sushi before? Bosh, welcome in. Yo yo yo. How are ya? What is up? What have you been playing so far? How's the couple of days off? Today was good. Work gave a bunch of higher seniority the option of taking the day off, so I got a 4-day weekend effectively. Nice, Karos. How long have you been working there, Karos? Depending on the day. I do a minimum of 300. Seeing as I still have like 4 days after today, I should be fine. I just sprinkle the extra stitches across. Exactly. So yeah, because you're doing a weekly stitch count, right? Not just a daily. It's a lot easier to hit a weekly goal than it is to hit a daily goal. Same thing, like sometimes you should probably look at your calorie count as a weekly thing instead of a daily thing, because, you know, some days you eat more, some days you eat less. But if it evens out over the course of a week, then you're probably all right for whatever sort of thing you're doing for your calorie intake. You only eat sushi all you can eat? It's not, I mean, it's not available everywhere. Not much, man. My only day off. Oh, you're doing a 6-day work week, Bosch. You worked yesterday? It's pretty much always where I eat. Really, Lily G. Interesting. What choice do you have for all you can eat sushi? Like, do you choose the pieces? Is it a limited menu? It's usually a fairly extensive menu, Taxi. There is obviously, like, you can only choose whatever's on the menu, but there's a lot of stuff. Like, you're not like starved for choice when you're eating all you can eat. You're not starved for choice. And there's like nigiri, sashimi, regular sushi, or whatever, the maki rolls. There's tempura usually. There's kitchen stuff. There's all kinds of things that are included on the menus, and you just pay a flat fee, and then you have whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yo, Slow-Mo, welcome in. I did start a bit early today, yes. I wanted to, well, and since I'm off, and I mean, we were painting all day today, I wanted to start a bit earlier so I can end a little bit earlier. So I need to get a couple of things done, and then I want to go to bed. It's been exhausting painting the house. Slow-Mo, how you doing today? How was school? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. How's the car? How's the hunt? Working on a second DLC for the Outer Worlds? Ooh. A couple of months short of 3 years. Okay. Well, I would definitely get my money's worth then. Get yourself some tuna toro. I don't know if I've ever had that. What's tuna toro? What kind of sushi is that? What is tuna toro? Okay, let me do this extra stitch down here. Okay, when I'm done this color, we'll go have a look in the Discord. I think Tarja has popped some stuff maybe in there. I would imagine Kyle dropped the cardi. Anyone else working on some stuff today? I know Yumino's been working on some socks. I don't know if she finished though. Depends on the restaurant. Yeah, okay. All I can eat is the standard here in Denmark. Some places have the one where it's running on a conveyor belt, but I refuse to eat that. I can't tell how long the same piece of fish has been going around. Yeah, that's pretty gross. No, there's a la carte sushi here. There's a lot of a la carte places, but if you're gonna go out, you wanna do the all you can eat for sure. But it's a mix. Like we have to go a little bit further away from our place. Like we wanted to kind of stay around our area, but there's none in our area that is all you can eat. It's all a la carte. Sushi is too expensive here. I don't think we have all you can eat places. Really, Lazy Chocobo. Toro is fatty part of the tuna. It is delicious. Tuna toro. Where I went in Australia, the all you can eat menu was limited, but also very cheap. Haven't heard from the mechanic yet, but Tess drove a Mazda CX-5 yesterday. Nice. How did you like it? Sushi is too expensive, yeah. It's the fatty tuna, it's so good. I have a feeling I have a new car by the end of the week. Husband already got the loan approved. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Slow-Mo. Well, good luck. Are you going to stick with the Mazda? See, Mazdas are really nice cars, but in our climate, we can't have them. They're very bad with rusting, and Montreal ruins them. Montreal absolutely ruins them. They just never figured out, like, the ridiculous Canadian weathers. Like, Mazdas just don't live here. A lot of people do have Mazdas, but they are rust buckets, unfortunately. but they're really nice cars, which makes me sad because I wanted to get a Mazda, and my mechanic cousin was like, don't get a Mazda. It just does not live in the climate. I'm not generally big on tuna, but that stuff is too good, Taxi. Hoping to drop the cardi before stream ends, but I want to put the two halves together. Oh, I see, Kyle. Should finish it tonight if I don't stop playing. I'm working a double tomorrow. Oh shit, you gotta go fast. Damn, Bosch, all the work. You love eel sushi? What's up, Kim? How you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day. How are you? Are you adjusting a little bit better to the new schedule this week? I know you've been pretty tired. I didn't. I made it to the toe, but I haven't finished the toe yet. Well, you're almost there. You're getting there, Yumino. You're getting there. Oh, I think I need the jump. I should have did the damn stitches down there. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump over here and do these stitches. I should be able to get one more piece of floss. I should be able to finish this. I'm gonna do these stitches, then I'm gonna come back up. Then I have to do 3 jumps. So we're gonna do everything in the hand, everything in the knee, everything in the other knee, and then that's it for this color. I'm only working on a few colors today. I'm not doing too many colors, I don't think. I might even, well, we'll see how long I go for. It might still take me 4 hours. The last color we're working on is basically most of Ifrit, and so that'll probably take me a little bit of time. So I either get the 4 hours or I finish that, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Very curious. We can do a la carte here, but it's usually more expensive, so it depends if you want to do just a few rolls or a full damn meal, pretty much. Usually we only get the a la carte stuff if it's for like maybe a quick lunch or something like that, but it is not cheap. I like the sushi that other people think are gross. Really, Chocobo? Which ones are those? I survived French math homework. That's good. Improvements? You can always send it my way, Kim. And I could probably help along with Queen. Queen would be a lot better, but you can always message me on Discord if you're having a tough time with one of the questions or something like that. Maybe help out, but I'm glad you're able to get through it. I really like it. I want something between a minivan and a car, so a mid-size SUV seems the way to go. Honestly, we're really liking our HRV. It is basically a cross between a hatchback and an SUV. It's not quite as big as a SUV, but it's bigger than a hatchback, and it is the perfect mix, honestly. Slow-mo, it's so good. So I think you'll probably really like it. We are really loving our HRV, and it's just the perfect size. I posted a piece. I pattern tested though. Oh, cool. Hey, Happy Kittens, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, Poetic, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. Damn. I need to thread my popped out. Of course I can't thread it. Let me just snip the top of this off because it's being very, it's too thin and barely see it. Uni with a raw quill egg. Interesting. I've been using the examples to figure it out. Okay. Well, that's useful then. And salmon roe is so good. I really love crispy chicken and fried duck in my sushi, but nothing better than a nigiri with salmon. Yeah. I survived roller skating Sunday and family reunion Saturday. I'm glad. You had a busy weekend, eh, Kim? I was supposed to have a bit of a family reunion sort of thing on the weekend, but it didn't end up happening. Maybe this weekend, we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. Excited. Sid's happy with her full-sized pickup truck. Bus driving pony loves the truck. Loves the truck. Can't take the truck. I do not know if I have enough floss for this. I'm gonna have to jump a little bit. I've already jumped. I have 2 more stitches here, and then I have to jump down and do 3 more stitches. I might have the floss for this. We're gonna thread chicken the crap out of this. I might have enough. I might have enough. So I'm only jumping one down here. See, I should have done this first, and then I would be done over here, and I wouldn't have had to jump back. But instead, I didn't realize there were 3 stitches down here, or else I would have done them. And then I would have jumped back, but we're fine. I think I am okay. I don't think I'm gonna run out of floss. I'll still be able to pin stitch. It's just very, very tight. Okay, very nice. Let me get the pin stitch here. Okay. Ah, you had to pop out. You had to pop out. You're good. I'm doing pretty good, Happykins. Tired from all the painting, but for the most part, I'm doing very well. How has your week been so far? I think I'm learning more French vocabulary though. That's really good, Kim. It depends in France. Sometimes it's all you can eat a la carte, but a la carte is in general not all you can eat. Most often it's a big platters of various items, and you pick some pieces from the different platters. Interesting, Lily. How much does that cost though? You're a big fan of the fried Cali rolls. Myself, super basic, but they are so good. They definitely are delicious, Tarja. Tarja. I can't eat sushi. I can't stand the seaweed. I've tried to eat it 2 different times, really. I mean, there's some you can get without the seaweed. Sometimes you can get the rice paper rolls. Really depends. Very busy, too busy. Glad Monday was a holiday because I slept till 10. Yo, you got to sleep in? That's awesome, Kim. We played 12 hours of board games yesterday. 12 hours of board game yesterday. Yo, Venus, welcome in. Venus, when's your wedding? It's this month, no? I hadn't roller skated in 20 years and only fell once. Fox and kiddos both fell a lot. Oh, well, there you go, Kim. That's good. Next weekend, yo, have fun. All this talk of sushi makes me want more sushi, right? Going tomorrow. But yeah, we played. You also want some now too? Sorry, guys. So yeah, we played 12 hours of board game yesterday. 2 rounds of Spirit Island, which is a very cool, interesting board game, kind of like reverse Catan. In Catan, you're settlers trying to settle the land. In Spirit Island, you are the land, and you're trying to remove the settlers that are coming in to take over the land. Very interesting. It's very dynamic because there's different enemies you can play against, and when I say different enemies, it's usually different nations that are coming in to take over the land. And there's a ton of different spirits you can be, and each one plays uniquely to one another. It's a really, really cool game. Reverse Catan, sort of. Yeah, like I said, it's not reverse. You're co-op together trying to remove the invaders. So it's reverse in thematicness, but it plays completely different than Catan. It just reversed like thematically. That's it. Instead of being the settlers, you are the land, and you're trying to remove the settlers. It's a really cool game. It's a really cool co-op game. Very challenging, or it can be. It's pretty. It scales very well with different amounts of people. You can even play by yourself if you want, and you can scale the difficulty with like the way that the enemy acts. Like you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. And like I said, there are a ton of different spirits to choose from, and they all are very unique from one another. So you can just keep playing the game with different people and try out different stuff. And it's a really, really cool game. I'd highly recommend it. It's a bit expensive. My brother owns it, so we never have to buy it. He just comes over and we play it. But it is a lot of fun. Very, very good game, especially if you want to play co-op with some friends. You can play 1 to 4 players, I believe. And I think you got the expansion to play 6 people, so we can play 6 people. So an even bigger map. Because basically the more people you are, the more tiles you add. Well, I'll try, but my mom's currently in the oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Venus. That really sucks. That is a roller coaster. Hopefully she feels better soon. Although I guess she was supposed to fly out sometime soon, right? To meet you guys for that. I used to have a board game group years ago. They would have loved this game, I think. I think my favorite board game I've played with them was Arkham Horror. Is a lot of fun. That could go on for hours. Arkham Horror is really cool. We have the Elder Signs. Elder Signs is another Eldritch Horror kind of board game. It's a board game, but it's more of a dice roller. So you have cards and you're trying to close out these areas. Like I think in Arkham Horror, you're basically killing monsters And I can't remember if you're trying to explore to do something, but I think you're just trying to kill the monsters so that there's no more monsters on the map or something like that. And you're all working together, but the person that kills the most enemies ends up winning or something like that. Anyways, so we played 2 different games of Spirit Islands. The first game I was, so the way it works is you have settlers that come in, they explore, they build like cities and towns and stuff, and then they ravage the land, which is when you fight them. And you're trying to remove all of these people and bring fear to the settlers so that they leave and all this other stuff. And you have these little guys on the map that are called, what the hell are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but they're little, they're not really spirits, but they look like little mushrooms. They're like the island inhabitants, and they fight with you. And anyways, so my character that I was the first game basically controlled those guys. Their cards were allowed me to like push them and pull them in, move them around, make them attack, do bonus damage and stuff like that. And so I used a lot of those guys in order to sort of that was my play style basically. I use a lot of those guys, not any direct damage, but I use them to help me fight stuff. The second character I was a weird amalgamation that didn't know what it was, and it was very hard to play because you basically, when you're playing the game, you put presents on the board and it opens up your, like this little mat you have that tells you what kind of resources you can get in order to play stuff. And so usually you have power cards that allow you to do stuff, but my power cards only let me get other power cards, and they didn't really do anything. None of my powers. I really need to find another group in my area. Stardew Valley is a board game. It came out recently. We have that too. That we didn't play that yesterday, but it's a lot of fun, Tarja. Anyways, so what was I saying was that my character didn't know what it was, and so I used my power cards to get other power cards, and so that I can kind of mold myself in whatever happens to come my way. So you have to be very adaptable. Eventually I was getting pretty strong, but it took a very long time for me to kind of get my stride. It was a very, very strange character. But yeah, very, very strange character. It's a cool game though. I'd highly recommend it. We played 2 different rounds against 2 different enemies, and we won both times, but the second round we tried to make it even more difficult because it was a little too easy, and it went down to the wire. The second game we played Aeon's End, which is like a deck builder. And the unique thing about Aeon's End being a deck builder is that whenever you make your deck and you play your cards, you never shuffle your deck. So you always want to try to combo your cards together in order to use them properly. And so that's an interesting little gimmick that Aeon's End has. We won that also, but it came down to the wire. It's another co-op game. There's a place nearby that said they would make them with the rice paper instead of the seaweed. Just not a big fish either. Fair enough, Slow-mo. Arkham Horror is a lot of fun, yeah. Sushi might just not be your thing. That is entirely fair. Yeah, she's been in for like a week, and like whatever I know is from my mom's mumbling because of her meditation or whatever. No doctors have talked to me at all. Really? That's so weird. Kill monsters before the Eldritch Horror comes and ends the game. That's what it was. I'm done with today's stitches. There's only 140 left of this color. I aim to finish it before end of day and be roughly half caught up. That's good. You'll definitely hit that, Rochelle, for sure. Close gate and kill monsters. It's co-op, so you all win or you all lose. Yeah, but there's like another like main winner is the person that kills all the most. But it is a co-op. You all win or you all lose, and then there's the Really need to find another board game group. But yeah, there is a Stardew Valley board game. Tessa, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Hubby and I were just talking about doing another game night soon. It's been a few months. What kind of games do you play, Slow-mo? You found friends that generally excited to play with me. We're playing it again on Tuesday. That's good, Kyle. I'm glad to hear that. They made it. Yeah, they made it a co-op board game. It's really cool. Tarja, the Stardew game. Scales pretty decently with different amounts of people also, which is nice. Yeah, you can play solo also, which is cool. I have not had a chance to try the solo version, but it scales with people. Villainous, I've actually, we did play Villainous. My brother has that one also. We tried that one as well. But that was a little while ago. The last game we played was Everdale. Everdale is a very cute little game. If you look it up, you will see just how cute the art is. And the main thing is that you're basically building a town filled with like critters and all of this like forestry cuteness. And you're trying to make the best village out of anyone. It's a resource placement game, or like a minion placement game. So you place your peons in order to get resources to build or place things in your map in order to build the best city you possibly can. So you have critters that you can put, you have buildings you can put. If you put certain buildings, you're able to build other ones for free. So if like you make the post office, then you can get the postal pigeon for free, but you have to build the building first. It's a very interesting little game. Not easy. I've never won a game with that. Queen won that one last night. She smoked me and my brother by like a good 10 points. I think she had like 58 and I had 45. My brother had like 48. I came last. I was the loser. Usually play the Resistance and Cards Against Humanities or Suro. Which one's Suro? I feel like I've heard of that before. Is it like the video game then or something completely different? No, it's based on the Stardew video game. Yeah, Tarja. It is entirely based on the Stardew minigame. So like you can fish, you can farm, you can fish, you can farm, you can mine, and then you can make friends with people in the village. The main point of it is to you're trying to finish the community center and do personal goals in one single year. It's a really, really cool game. They translated it to board games very well. And again, you can play 1 to 4 players, which is really cool. You're doing good. I'm just trying to stay out of the heat. It's 33 right now. Damn, Tessa. It's very cool over here, but it's supposed to get hotter the rest of the week. But the last couple of days have been pretty chill. I have most of the expansions for Villainous. Really, Rochelle? Which one's your favorite character to play? It's very based on the video game, but it's still a board game. Difficult to explain. It's all based on the video game, but it is still a board game. But the map looks like the Stardew map, and all the characters are there from the city. You can make them all your friends. You can marry someone if you get the proper items for that. Yeah, very, very cool game. Your brother is smart as fuck. I noticed when he comes to board games. Yeah, my brother knows his board games. It's a co-op game about gathering resources and fulfilling goals and tasks. Yeah, there's a lot of spirits of the video game, and the art is to die for. But it's not going to feel like a game session of Stardew. So like, yes, but not 100%. Yeah, well, it's based on it. It's never going to be 100% the same. They have to adapt it for a different medium, but it is 100% based on it. Evening, everyone. You love Maleficent, but I haven't played all of them yet. Okay. I think when we played, I was... Who the hell was I? King George? Is it King George? The guy from Robin Hood. The lion? Snake? Can't remember. Mama Squeak, welcome in. How you doing? Yes, you can forge as well. Yeah. As you move around, you forge. You have cards that have paths that you place. Goal is to stay on the board. Maybe I'm not sure I know what that is then, Slow-Mo. I'm only missing the most recent for Disney, yeah. It's gonna be 104 on Friday. Damn, you know. That is hot. But at least you're leaving. You're gonna be in the nice, cool area of Alaska. The hell's what's the Alaskan temperature right now in August? Actually, it's September. Oh. When did that happen? When did September happen? We're only... Oh man, it's already the 3rd. We are a little over a month away from my birthday. A little over a month away from my birthday. What the hell am I going to do for my birthday? I do not know. Let me pin stitch here. Let me pin stitch here. Actually, I don't think I want a pin stitch here. I'm gonna pin stitch here. I'm gonna pin stitch here. That's what I'm gonna pin stitch. There you go. I found where I wanted to pin stitch, and it's over here. Perfect. It's 61 right now. Oh wow, that's a big jump. I'm not happy that it is hot right now. It makes you feel sick. That sucks, Tessa. I'm a little emotional. You're emotionally drained. Say goodbye to my grandmother. She has now been buried. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama Squeak. My condolences again to you guys. It'll get easier over time. It is Prince John. I get a lot of negative critiques when it first came out because video game fans didn't like how it plays, but if you're into board games, it's amazing. Yes, it's very cool. I mean, yeah, people just don't understand the difference, right? They're like, oh, I love Stardew Valley, but they're not into board games, and they play it and they're like, well, no. I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't have any problem with it, but I'm very easily able to kind of disassociate myself with past media for something. Like, I can understand it's something completely different. Same thing between, you know, sequels of games and, you know, side stories of games and stuff like that, or like remakes of games and all this other stuff. Some people are so fixated on stuff that came before it and they just can't see things as its own thing. It'll be in the 50s in Alaska, so like our winter temperature. Nice. You could 100% Bluey on your birthday? I could. I need to do that at some point. What is the 100% for that? It's like 8 hours or something you said? Maybe faster? Yo, Fickle, welcome in. How you doing? You want to go to Alaska right now? It has rain. Ooh. Okay, last one. Having a lurk until my meeting's over. No worries, Fickle. I'm going to be a duo millionaire soon. You're almost there, Tessa. You're almost there. So very close. Okay, so we start up over here. Perfect. Okay, so this is the last little area. We just need to do all this. Then we're gonna have a look in the Discord. So if you have anything posted, or if you don't already have something posted, or if you want to join the Discord and you're not already there, !Discord. We're about to go have a look, see what people have been working on today or the last week. We've got a couple of things already, so if you want to join in, I'd appreciate that. I'm just going to finish off this color, and then we're going to move on to something else. The next color, I think, is going to have even less stitches than this one. I think I'm going to be doing... I did that one and that one. Okay, then we're doing the big color, and then after that I have an accent color, but I don't know if I'm going to get to the accent. We'll see about that. That's the first three. Let's go all the way down here. How do I want to do this? I guess I can go... let me just do these ones. That's fine. We'll do these, we'll turn around. We'll go back. Yeah, somewhere around there. I think it took me 5 to 6, and I watched all the cutscenes and stuff, so 6 to 8 for you probably, with the amounts you get distracted. I'm likely going to lurk most of the evening tonight, just not feeling up. Hey, no worries, it's all good, Mama Squeak. Enjoy the lurks. Have some fun with 14. We'll see you later. I'm doing good, Twinkletoe. How are you doing tonight? We had some weird audio stuff before. For whatever reason, my program that runs the audio froze, and I had to restart it. And that's it. At least I figured it out without having to restart my computer. That would have sucked, but it's fine. We're good. We got it. How you doing, Twinkletoe? How's your day? How you feeling? Any better? How's Warlock doing? Oh, you guys were a bit under the weather. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna try and do most of these stitches. And I'm gonna jump down there only once. Okay, oh, there's those stitches over there. And I know, okay, I'm gonna have to pin stitch and then do those ones because I know there's holes over there and I don't want to jump through the holes, especially not with a light color. So hopefully I don't have to grab more floss, but I might need to. I only have to do 4 stitches over there. We'll see how that ends up going. Trophy guide says 2 hours. Yeah, but that's if you skip everything and yeah. Maybe 4, you were just slow. It's possible. I don't know. We'll see. It depends too if you're like looking for stuff or if you know where it is. I'd have to look into it. I haven't really looked too hard into it, Kyle. Apparently now I have all the villainous expansions. Fox came home with the newest. Well, how convenient was that? It's like Fox knew. It's as if Fox knew. Which one were you missing? Did it come out recently, Kim, or what? Do you have then both of the Marvel and Star Wars versions? I think Kim does have those ones. Although aren't those standalone? You can't really, can you mix those with the other versions? Or I know the Marvel one has its own mechanics. I think people weren't nearly as happy with the Marvel one when it originally came out, from what I remember hearing. I can't remember if it's the same for Star Wars. Do you then both have the Marvel? Yeah, I'm much better, and Warlock is feeling a bit better. Today is his 4th day. I'm going back into the office tomorrow. Ooh. Well, hopefully it's all right. My body just feels tired. I hear that. The way I would never be able to do this. Why, Drog? Drog, how you doing? Welcome in. Droggin, how are you? Nice to see you again. You don't think you'd be able to do this? Have you ever cross-stitched, or do you do mostly counted, or what? I mean, not counted, but I guess with gridding? I don't usually use gridding, but mainly because I'm crazy. I use my own stitches as a guide. Sometimes you just, and then when I have to count, I have to triple count, quadruple count, make sure I'm not making any weird mistakes, which does happen. Mistakes are the worst. I've made a few of them that I've had to fix already. Okay. Move that there. Where are we going here? Okay, let me do these ones. I've got 3 more to do here. Then I need to jump down and do those ones. Those are almost done. The problem is I don't know if I'll have enough floss in order to do the 4 stitches on the right side. I might have to grab a little bit more. But that's okay. It just sucks I have to pin stitch and do it over there just because of the way that the holes are. I have to double check what symbol this is and check my other pattern. Make sure I know exactly what is empty space and what isn't. Okay, so these ones are done. Might have to grab more. No, I don't have though. Oh, you don't? I thought you did, Kim. Disney only, since they don't mix. Oh, the Star Wars ones don't mix either. I've only played the classic Disney because my friends have a full set. Okay. Ravensburg has Disney puzzles that include a piece from Villainous. Yo, those are really nice, Twinkle Toe. We used to have them at the bookstore. They were really, really nice. Good, just no way. I can never cross stitch. I can't even finish a 900 Lego set. Really, Drog? Do you do any crafting? Or you mainly just play the video games? Lego's fun, but yeah, it can, sometimes it's easy to get distracted with stuff for sure. I find this stuff helps me focus. I have a hard time focusing sometimes. But whatever, crafting, Lego, all that stuff helps me focus a lot. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to grab more floss just for the last couple of stitches, but that should be it for this color aside from the last 4. But I'm gonna grab a little bit more floss, and then we will we'll get to it. Okay, there's my pin stitch. Love art. I love art, just not good at it. I mix here and there, to be honest. I think more about IRL now than gaming. Oh, okay, okay. That is fair, Dragon. Yo, Teacup, welcome in. I'm doing great. How are you doing today? A little tired from all the painting, but for the most part, I'm doing fairly well. How are you doing, Teacup? Actually, you never played Villainous, really? So yeah, Twinkle Toe, we played 12 hours of board games yesterday. We did 2 rounds of Spirit Islands, which I know you're not a huge fan of, but it's a lot of fun. I like that game a lot. Then we played Aeon's End. We played 1 round of Aeon's End, and then we did 1 round of Everdale. Everdale? I think it's Everdale. Very cute little game. I played on Tabletop Simulator a long time ago, and my husband Jam and Behemoth, yes. Oh, Behemoth is doing well. Been a bit. This will be our 3rd week in a row we missed board game meetup. Oh man. Well, you guys are just feeling under the weather. What happened the last couple of weeks? Everdell, we own it with the designer's signature. We met them at Gen Con. That's really awesome, Twickletoe. Teacup, how are you doing today? I'm okay. Very, very tired, but happy to be winding down for the evening now. What are your plans for this evening? Should I stop and stitch in ends? Yes. Am I gonna? Heck no. Let me just erase my stitches. Let me just erase my stitches. Hiccups. Okay, so my stitches should be right here because I'm pretty sure these ones are empty stitches. Let me just double check. Yes, those are empty stitches. Perfect. Perfect. Everything is very good. I was sick last week, and the week prior I felt too burnt out mentally to go. Fair. Now, where am I gonna... Okay, we're gonna do all this. We're gonna do all this. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next color. We're gonna get that prediction in. And I get that prediction started. How fast do I go tonight? Last time it was pretty rough outing on the Tuesday. Sunday we did very well, but the Tuesday outing was rough. We'll see how it goes today. See how it goes today. On Sunday we did 118 an hour, I believe it was. Ah, crap. Shit. I should have thought about how I was doing that, but anyways. Should be okay. Just trying to push that knot back in there. Yeah, that should be fine. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna pin stitch here. And then let's check out the Discord, start the prediction, grab the new color. If I can actually pin stitch, I can't get right there. You go. I couldn't get in between them. Oh, so still haven't heard from him? Oh, yeah. Have you reached out, Kim? Still trying to decide, to be honest. I'm considering working on some homework or art, but since I'm so tired, I may just rest and play some Dreamlight Valley. I thought that duo froze on me. You thought duo? No, I was trying to do something. Tessa, how are the kids doing in their first or second week of school? I know they started recently, because that's 4 more stitches. Okay. Okay, perfect. Everything's erased. Next color up is going to be... Yo! Chewy! Twitch baby. Chewy, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate that, dude. 9 months. Chewy Locks, Chewy Duo, Chewy Duo Chewy, Chewy MTL. Dewey? Is it Dewey? Chewy? Dewey? Chewy, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for that resub. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the most ad-free view, and you got 8 tickets this year. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. How have you been? What have you been up to? How's the diamond painting going? For several of us, I have several of us have. I see him online every once in a while, so I guess he's okay. Well, okay. Well, sucks for being. It sucks, honestly. Hopefully he's doing all right. Miss him for sure. That took me not quite an hour, but almost an hour. Do I want to grab all three of these? I'm going to be jumping around a lot. If I jump around a lot, I'll probably end up using a lot of this. How about I just pull off all three? I don't have that many stitches of this. I have plenty of the color. Should be fine. Playing Dreamlight Valley right now. Nice slow-mo. How are you liking there was a new update recently, right? How are you guys liking that? Okay, let's get the prediction. 118 an hour. Then we'll go have a look at the Discord. We killed 86 an hour. Killed it. It didn't feel like I was going to be stitching that fast, but we ended up stitching really quick. Today we have a couple of color switches, but after this we should be hightailing it with a single color for a long time. So these first two, a little slow, a lot of jumping. The next one should be a little bit more involved, although actually there's probably another color that is equally as plentiful in this one, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Tiana is too cute. You love her? That's one of the new characters. Let's have a look in the Discord. What have you guys popped in here? We got the petting zoo. We got the cat tax up first. Yeah. Always snoozing around. The cats love the sleep. Roxy's been stealing my chair lately. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, teacup. Your cat is too adorable. Your cat is too adorable. Oh, okay. You're good. Just been working on. So you haven't had time to DP, but hopefully you're good as well. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good, Chewy. I had 2 weeks off a stream, more or less. We did some crafting here and there. This is the third of my 2-week vacation stream. We'll be back hopefully on Sunday, but I might have some stuff to do on Sunday, so we might be back to a big one on Monday. Yeah, we got Bus Driving Pony over here working on a shawl. Always with the shawl. I love the color, Bus Driving Pony. Great job so far. Love the blue and pink together. And we got Kyle over here doing a tested pattern for a spider bandana. That's pretty sick. I like the spider web a lot. That's really cool. A spider bandana. Then we got over here Sleeping Beauty, the shawl I just finished. Yo, Sleeping Beauty, congratulations. Look at that. Yo, I love the colors in that. That's really pretty. Look at you. Yo, GG's on finishing that. I know it was a struggle to get there, but you finally did it. You got through to the end and you started a new one. It looks awesome. Great job, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, good morning. How you doing? Teacup, nice stuff. Very cute. Love the ice creams and the strawberries. Awesome stuff. Oh my god, the teddy bear is adorable. You should make these would be great as like a picnic, like with the way that you have the pattern or whatever. Reminds me of like a picnic blanket or like a tablecloth or something like that. That would be awesome. With the teddy bears and everything, or even with like the strawberries or the ice creams, it would be really cool. Oh my god, the frogs are adorable. We got a drawing over here. Tarja, oh shit. One of my most recent paintings. Some friends and I did an online paint and sip. Love it. Awesome job, Tarja. Very cool. Love the cat. We love cats over here. I got 2. We're a big cat community. There's dog lovers, and usually the dog lovers outnumber the cat lovers, but over here it's a bit different. Here's a pic I did back of Sean. Yes, Sean told us. So Sean and Tarja are friends from WoW days, and they role-played sisters, which is really cool. On the orc side, awesome stuff, Tarja. Really cool. Did you paint that on that's really sick that you took like a screen grab of Warcraft and then you drew them in. That's really sick. Awesome stuff. You put a pick in food. What did you cook tonight, Tessa? Food and drink. Oh damn, you made some Dutch baby pancakes for breakfast today. Very nice. Very nice. Oh damn, Big Steak doing a big spread. We had Lily G over here with some pancakes. Mama Squeak with some pancakes. Check this out. This was the stuffed zucchini we made. This turned out really good. The zucchini that we got from Queen's like coworker was like this big. And so we had to cut it in half and then split it down the middle. So we had 4 separate pieces that were equally just as big as this. This is a past edition. It basically almost did everything. We made a marinara blend with basically we took sausages, and instead of using ground beef, we used sausages and ground them up, and then mixed that with some onions and seasoning and stuff like that, and garlic, and then mixed that with the marinara sauce and the meat, and then we put them inside the zucchinis that we hollowed out, and then put some cheese on top, threw it in the oven. It was delicious. Very good. I should post the recipe in the Discord. Very, very simple, but it was delicious. Some Italian seasoning over the zucchini before we put the mix in. It was really good. Sleeping Beauty, how you doing tonight? What are you up to? Speaking of cats, today's Storm's Gotcha Day. Oh, happy Gotcha Day to Storm. We still call it their birthdays. Did you actually know his birthday, you mean? Sometimes they don't know. Roxy's birthday, I believe, is June 3rd, and Iris's is May 3rd. They're both the 3rd of the month, which is very nice. Convenient to remember. I just have to remember the months. He knows it, yeah. Princess and the Frog, love the aesthetic. Yeah, that's where they're from, Slow-Mo. So you've been enjoying the new update? How often are they coming out with new stuff in Disney? Yeah, my ADHD was not friendly with that pattern, nor my dyslexia. I'm good, just relaxing and crocheting. Nice, Sleeping Beauty. I'm looking, I actually know his birthday. He was born in foster care June 11th. Aw. Has it already been 2 years since you got Storm? That's crazy. Has it really been that long? I mean, we got Roxy 2021. We got Roxy 3 years ago. That is kind of nutty to think about. All right, the color we're doing. The color we're doing right now. Where do I want to start this? I guess I keep starting in the exact same spot, so I might as well continue with the tradition. We're starting in the face. We're starting in the face. Let's do this one over here. Predictions up. Where is that money flowing? It's going to be 118 is a hard pick. Most of the people are in the over. We do have a big one coming up, but I do have a ton of what's it called? Confetti to deal with for the first 2 colors. And if I do get to the 3rd color, we're probably in good shape, but the 3rd color is going to be more confetti as well, but we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, it has been. It's crazy though. I remember when we got him while you were streaming. Yeah. Well, I remember bringing Roxy out on stream when she was a kitten. And oh my god, when I look at the VODs from that, like there's like 1 or 2 VODs that I had, like one or 2 playthroughs where I think I brought her out. She was so small, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how tiny she was. Okay, so this color's a bit darker. It's still kind of bright, but not really. 167. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump around a lot. We're gonna have to jump around a lot. But after this, we're gonna put in a decent amount of a darker color. A lot of the lighter colors. I did most of the light colors in the body, although there's a couple more, but that's more like fire accents. When I start doing the fire in the hair, that's when I think I'm gonna do that after one of the dark colors, but not before the other one. So we're gonna kind of flip-flop back and forth just to give Ifrit a little bit more of a presence, I guess you could say. Okay, over here, perfect. I remember when you 2 got Iris also. Time flies. Time flies, yeah, but I was still living with when we got Iris, I was still living with my mom. I was still living with my mom. Queen got Iris kind of almost by herself. How do I want to do this? I guess, okay, I need to do the stitch over here but I'm not going to jump down to do the stitches over here. I'm going to do that afterwards. So we're going to do the kind of this area first, and then I'll do this area, and that's all kind of together. So that'll be done in separate pieces. That's the plan. Time does fly. It's crazy. We got our Pixel 6 years ago, and she was already 6.5 then. I can't believe she's already 12. Ooh. Cats, yeah. The cats, they live a long time though. Like Phoebe, the old cat I had at my mom's place, she was like 17 or 18 when she passed away. No, she was, sorry, 18 or 19 when she passed away. She was pretty up there age-wise. I know Aurora unfortunately just lost the pet. She was not their cat was 19 though. So definitely lived a long full life, which is really nice. When they die too soon, it's such a sad thing. Remember when you had recently moved in and Iris was just not being picked up by you and brought to stream? Now she at least tolerates it. Well, that was the thing though, because like I had the redeem and I'm like, I have to remove that because every single time I stood up, she was like afraid. Like I couldn't do that to her. So now, you know, you pull out a treat and we do the little things. It's not so bad. They're a lot more comfortable for sure. Yeah, that is true, Kyle. When we brought him home, he sat on the couch with me all night, and every now and then he'd sit up and look at you on the TV. I mean, you sent me that picture of how small Storm was. He was like the size of your foot. And now he is like so big. It's kind of insane just how big Storm is. I think I want to jump down here and do these stitches first. I had 3 kitties myself at one point. A Sphinx, a Tux, and a Tabby. The Sphinx died on 2019. Tux died in 2022. He was my soulmate. That was rough. And I just have Tabby now. King! Nice. So tiny and now so huge, yeah. We have a cow cat and a... We have a cow cat and a tortie. Tortie's got the tortitude. 100% tortitude. But she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Unless she's hungry. If she's hungry, she gets hangry and she tries to eat your face. Tries to eat your hand. Yeah, no stressed out babies, right? They're much better now. Although Iris is still always a ball of anxiousness. Like, I swear to God, she eats better if I stand over her. It's like she needs protection. She's afraid. Like, any noise that she hears almost spooks her when she's trying to eat. Like, she's eating, she hears something outside, she's like... Slowly goes back to eating. Strange creatures. Poppy is a ball of anxiety too. Okay. So I need to jump down over here to do this damn stitch. Only single stitch over here. It's gonna add that little bit of flair. You need that confetti color peppered in. It gives a lot of the pixel art life. It's just a pain to stitch. That's alright. That's alright. One single stitch. We do the rest of these. I'm gonna jump back up into the arm over here. This one has a lot less stitches than the last one I just did. Trying to figure out where they all go and stitch them at a consistent rate is not exactly easy. She still gets upset when they come and take out our trash at night, even though they've been doing it every night since we brought her home in Feb 2021. Yeah. It's definitely... The cats, they just never get used to it. It's very strange. You think eventually they get used to some stuff. And they do in a way, but certain things just... I don't know what it is about it. They just don't... I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on how it is, because like even Iris, no matter what, I mean they get used to certain things, like, you know, if you, I think it has to happen like daily, right? If it happens once a week, it's like not enough for them to remember or something like that, or maybe it's just enough for them to remember that they dread it, like when we take out the vacuum. I wonder if, like, as soon as I open the door to the closet where the vacuum is, Iris is already bolted because she's like, oh, it's coming. But I mean, like, you know, doing their claws, brushing their teeth. Iris has horrible teeth, so we have to brush them. even the dental food isn't enough, so we do a little bit of brushing. But like they get sort of used to it to make it a little bit easier. Like they don't really fight me when I do their claws, but we've been doing it since they were kittens, so they got used to it young. I feel like if they don't get used to it young, then maybe they'll never get used to it. Who knows? There's always different things with different pets. You brush your teeth and still have a face? Impressive. I'm on pill duty. I give Iris her pill every morning. Queen is on toothbrush duty, so Queen has not had her face clawed. And apparently the toothpaste does nothing. The toothpaste is there to make it a more enjoyable experience for the cat. What you really need to do is just brush the teeth to like jostle the tartar on their teeth. Like that's it. You just like the toothpaste does nothing. Some things online say that you just need to get the toothpaste in their mouth and then it'll do its job, but literally the vet's like, that's not the way it works. The toothpaste does nothing. The toothpaste is just there to be a treat for them and not ruin their teeth at the same time. At least that's what our vet told us. Very interesting. Storm doesn't mind most things, he's more chill. But have you tried brushing his teeth? I swear Iris is a lemon. She just has so many problems. She has that heart murmur because of the thickness of the skin next to her heart. So she has a heart murmur because of that. The heart has to work a little bit harder. That's why we give her the pill, so that it kind of slows down her heart and keeps it a little bit more regulated. Poor Iris, I know. Then she has the bad teeth, which is not good. I think she's got the feline herpes or something like that, or I can't remember what the hell, or something like that. She's always like sniffling and sick, and she's always got ooze on her eyes and all this other stuff. I feel bad for her, but she's a sweetie regardless. She is a sweetie regardless. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so I need to... She's a precious child, but she's a lemon. The hell is a murmur? A murmur, a heart murmur, is like an abnormal heartbeat. Bosh. You just called your cat a lemon duo? Kirby has a mild heart murmur. He was born with it. Yeah, that's basically Iris. Yeah, well, Queen calls Iris a lemon. Like, this is a known fact. She just happens to be a lemon. She's a great cat. She's just got some problems with her. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. It just, sometimes they're just like that. Poor Iris, right, Kim? How are your pets doing, Kim? How's the doggo? How's the kitten? How's everything going with you guys? It's been a bit since I've asked. I have to see about this color. Make sure there's no weird holes here. Kirby has a mild heart murmur. He was born with it. Yeah. My Sphinx had diabetes. I had to give her shots twice a day. It was rough. That is not easy, Tarja, for sure. Good on you. How long did the cat have diabetes for that you had to give them shots? Yo, Trixie. Trixie, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for the 57 months at tier 2. I really appreciate that. Let me get you your tickets, and we got a wheel spin for you. Trixie, good evening. How are you? How's your summer been? You took summer off school, right? You had a little bit of a break. I know you've been burning the candle wicks at every end that you possibly have. You have 45 tickets, by the way. A couple of years of shots for her. Oh yeah, really? Wow. Hey Trixie, how you doing? 45 tickets for you. Enjoy the emotes and the ad for viewing, and enjoy this wheel spin. What are we gonna get? What are we hitting? The last couple of times we hit crochet. What do I get this time? What do I get this time? Nasty bean. Oh, I haven't updated this one. Well, it might be a nasty bean. It might not be a nasty bean. We'll find out. I have. Maybe I'll do a couple of beans. We'll figure it out. Yo! Cat Yoy, welcome in. Thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate that. Yo, designed by Joe. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Pix, welcome in. Lightning Builder, Cat Yoy. How y'all doing? Welcome in. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Duo, Variety Streaming Trophy Hunter. We usually play games. Joe, thanks for the follow. We usually play games over here. I'm going through Final Fantasy VII Remake right now. We just beat the OG. That's been a lot of fun. And, oh, I can't wait to get into some Visions of Mana. I'm a huge Mana fan, and I just picked this up. I just got it in. We were lucky enough to get it through our throne, so it was a pre-order, and we just got it. So I'm very excited to get into that. We'll get the plat for that. Pokerati, welcome in. But yeah, I play all different kinds of stuff, but on Tuesdays we usually cross-stitch. So I'm working on this epic Final Fantasy cross-stitch that Pigstitch made for us. In the chat right over there, made the pattern. It's a big stitch along, so if anyone wants to join in, you can. Pix is stitching this along with tons of other people. A lot of people have already finished it also. But if you finish and you share in the Discord, you get a chance too, or as long as you pay for shipping, you get a free needle minder. Look at that Final Fantasy Summon Cell 2024 Cactar needle minder, courtesy of Koi. Awesome needle minders. We actually just hit a wheel spin, and we're gonna do a nasty bean. Although this is comprised of Bean Boozled beans, it's comprised of the spicy beans, and has a thing of Bert's Every Beans in it too. So I have no clue what the hell I'm gonna get, but we're gonna do one of those. If anyone here does not know Cat Yoy, also Eric Dare Cozy Games. Eric, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And thanks for the biddy. Appreciate that too. If anyone here doesn't know Cat Yoy, please go check them out. They're actually making one of the kitty cross stitches. They do you do tarot also? I know you do cross stitching. I think you play games every once in a while, but please go check them out. They're really sweet. We've rated them a few times. You finished it. So we also did these this year. We have a video game kitty sleeping on a PlayStation, and the one that I believe Cat Yoy did was the book kitty that they finished recently. I just got off work now. You're home now. That's good, Eric. What do you do for work? So there you go. You got your Gamer Cat needle minder? Nice. So Cat was joining us this year for the Stitch Along. Picked up that Cat needle minder. Please go check them out though. What have you been up to lately, Cat? Now that you're actually done with the kitty, what are you crafting? Doing some makers and crafting today. Let me see about this bean. Trixie, thank you again for the resub. Appreciate that. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. Dirty dishwater? Maybe? Not coffee, not dog food. I think it's dirty dishwater. Ugh. Yeah, gross. Trixie, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Cat, how was your stream? Hopefully you had a good one. You hope it's not a nasty bean? It was a nasty bean. You got it. You did take the summer off. How's the summer been going for you so far? I could have been earthworm. You're fine. Could have been earthworm. Did you have an earthworm? That sounds pretty gross. I just did that stitch. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left from the middle one here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. Oh, this is right up against that. Really? That is right up against that, huh? Oh, that bean. Thank you very much, Trixie, for the resub, though. I really do appreciate it. Friggin' how many months? 57 months. I have to come up with a special 69 resub alert. I have a couple months to do that because Big Steak, his is coming up soon. Car dealer washing clean cars at King Country Metro Vehicle Maintenance. That's awesome, Eric. Have you been doing that a long time? I had a lot of people, I knew a lot of people that did car detailing and car washing and stuff like that over the years. I'm so sorry for, it's okay, Trixie. I started one of the 7 new starts. Oh, for Halloween. Oh, it's a Sal and a frame released on the 1st. Nice. What color am I doing? I just did... I think I'm doing... no, not those ones. I think it's these ones. No, it's the coffee. It's the coffee. Yeah, so if I go here... okay, so everything here is going to be filled in, so that's fine. Okay. I was just double checking my pattern to make sure that I wasn't messing up a hole or something like that. So this is right here. We do... yeah. We do these ones. And we go back. Been lots of stitching. Nice. Taking a break from school work to make some dinner and say hi. Well, I appreciate that. What's for dinner tonight, Trixie? We had the remainder of those stuffed zucchinis, which were delicious. But that was about it. Yes, Eric, that's good. Honestly, I put the FF Sal in timeout because I missed... oh, so Cat, I've done that 2 or 3 times already. And I had to frog 2 pretty significant areas. The last one wasn't too bad. I noticed right away. But yeah, the first couple of ones I had were pretty rough. Did I get a knot on this? Or is that another... oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. I pumped out a knot. I have to put that in the back. Come on. I hate when I push the knot out by accident and I have to push the knot through the hole, and that's such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Yo. Flower, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for that resub. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing great today. So what I forgot to tell you guys is that I've been on vacation. We've been painting the house. I have normally my stream schedule is Sunday to Wednesday, so I would be on tomorrow normally, but I'm going to be off tomorrow. I decided to keep up with the crafting streams because legit, if I don't stitch, if I miss some stitch days, the panic stitching at the end of the year is going to be fierce. And I always try to finish my projects every year because I give them away for Christmas. So we're giving this away at the end of the year, and I need to finish it by Christmas in order to give it away. So panic stitching is the thing over here. It's called Stressmas because we're all trying to finish projects for the end of the year. Flower, welcome in. How you doing? I got that knot sorted. Thank you very much for the 18 months. Flower, how you doing today? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. What have you been crafting lately? You got the bug back, right? You're doing a bit of knitting? You have 19 tickets, by the way, Flower. Welcome in. Hi. My nephew, Ethan Shine, is going back to school today. That's cool, Eric. It's that time of year. The kids are back in school. Yo, Flower, you're good. I'm glad to hear that. Hugh, welcome in. How are ya? What is up? If pushing the knot through the hole is a pain in the ass, you might be in the wrong hole. You're just looking awesome. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. So where did you... oh, man, you have to... how much would you have to frog? I don't want to think about Stressmas. I know it's coming. I'm dreading it. What do you have? What do you have for Stressmas this year? We all got some stuff. What are you trying to finish for the holidays? I've got this. We'll probably try and finish that Mario hat also. Big thanks to Queen for loaning us your hubby during your vacation. I mean, we've been painting a lot, so it's been an interesting vacation for sure. Because, like, we're very tired all the time. And we did a couple of things tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. We should probably plan what we're actually going to do tomorrow, aside from just getting sushi lunch. I think we're going to reset up the living room, though, so that's part of the stuff. Maybe we'll hit up some stores or something. But we'll see what happens. We'll try and plan a little something. Last week we ended up going like a lot of thrift shopping, which was a lot of fun on one of the days. Hugh, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm knitting a scarf and I started a shawl. Nice. Earlier today I started watching a thriller from 1959, North by Northwest. Loving it so far? I feel like I've heard that before, but I didn't even know it was a thriller. Lovers' graves for a wedding anniversary present. They were married in October, 3 days after myself and Mr. Cat. Oh, so you're trying to finish that, okay? You're gonna need a vacation after... Exactly, Kyle. I need a vacation from my vacation. That is 100% what needs to happen. Sadly, that's not going to happen. I'm going to be thrust right back into work. Do I have enough to do this? I could... Oh, we have to do the buckles. Can I do this? 3 down from there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Should be right here. I still have some floss, so we might as well do these. How do I want to do this? I have 2 to the right. Okay. Over there. So, Kat, did you do tarot also? Like Black Sheep or no? My niece studies an industrial design student at UW. That's cool. Industrial design. That's pretty sweet. I did a little bit of, I went back to school to do some computer science, but I never finished. And I did 3D animation way back in the day, like 2008, I believe. Sushi, yes, we're gonna get sushi. All you can eat sushi, Hugh. Hugh, how's your day? What is up? Are you adjusting well to the start of the new semester? No, I don't do tarot. I have some cards and I do it for myself, but not all. Okay, not on stream. Okay. Might just be. I knew something about that because I think you talk to it about with Black Sheep sometimes, but I wasn't sure if you did it on stream or not. Okay, so I'm gonna pin stitch here because yeah, I'm running out of floss. We're gonna have to grab a new one afterwards. Okay, new one. Laughs hysterically. The start of the semester is always chaos, I would imagine. Okay. So far, so good. Let's say I had marathon meetings back to back as well as some students drop-ins that were unplanned. It's been a crazy day. Oh, really? You could probably, yeah. I don't see a problem with that, Pix. I already feel I know what you're gonna say. Hey, no worries. Enjoy the play with your enjoy the PS5. Have fun, Eric. We'll see you later. Pickle, how was your meeting? Sorry, no sound. Can I please thread you? I don't know why sometimes I have such trouble threading and other times it's no problem. There you go. I think one time Dueling was talking about like the way that the needle is made because they have to punch the hole for the eye of the needle, right? For you to thread your needle, they have to punch the hole from one side to the other. And so one side is nice and smooth and the other side's a bit more jagged. I don't know if they do any sanding to kind of like smooth out the other side also, but I can never tell. I can never tell which side is supposed to be the side that is, you know, the smooth side and the punch side, right? Is there any way to tell other than the fact that the smooth side is easier to thread and the other side is a little bit, you know, not easy to thread? I feel like I always end up on the wrong side and then it's just a big pain to actually try and thread my needle. Of course, I can use the needle threader like a normal person, which is what I don't do. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, let me just erase these. Perfect. Okay, so from here, we'll keep going down. Tedious. It is with an Asian, which is why it is so late in the day. Oh, like in Asia? You're having a meeting in Asia. But like it's over Teams? What time would it be over there? It would be in the early mornings for them, depending on where they are over there. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Hey, Mia, welcome in. How you doing? Do same concept as a USB stick. It doesn't matter how much you turn it or look, you will always have the wrong side 99% of the time. It always happens, Kyle. Every time. Every time. Although, depending on how I let my needle, my USB lie, sometimes I'm able to, sometimes I don't quite have the same problem as I usually do. It still happens. It's not 99% of the time, though. It might be like 40 or 30% of the time. Usually I can pick the right side, but that's just because it always lies the same way. The minute it gets rotated or moved or something like that, then everything's out the window. Everything's out the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. You're doing well? I'm doing pretty good, Mia. China and Taiwan are about 12-hour difference from the Eastern Standard Time, and that does change when you guys change, though, I guess. They're always 15 hours ahead of me here. Yeah, no time changes, though. Yo, Chrissy, my vacation has been interesting. Lots of painting. So it's been great, but it's also been very tiring. My God, the hiccups. And this is where I might be able to do that, but that's going to be a whole... See, there's no nice way to get to these other stitches because of the way that... there's like a gap in between his hand here. And so some of these stitches are actually through a little bit of a gap here, and I don't necessarily want to jump through the opening in order to stitch that. So I might pin stitch and just do the 2 stitches there. So we're gonna get a couple of pin stitches here, which is a little annoying, but not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, over here we have a couple more stitches to do. Chrissy, how you doing though? Did you finish everything you wanted to paint, or is there still more to do? There's a little bit more to do. We really wanted to finish today, but I think the kitchen's gonna need a 3rd coat. Or I know the kitchen's gonna need a 3rd coat. So we're gonna have to do that. Probably on Thursday. We're going to take a break tomorrow. We're both pretty exhausted. Queen's mom has been coming to help us, which is really nice. Been super helpful. Yo, Neri, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Tired, but doing pretty good. How are you doing? How's your week? Neri, how was your PC? Did you figure anything else out? Okay, well, I'm going to do it anyways. I don't think it'll be a problem. If anything, I will end up snipping and then I'll have to, what's it called? Stitch it in the back with a needle threader in order to kind of fix that one little spot. If that's the only spot I really have, I've been pretty conscious of not going through empty space in this project so far. A problem I had in Final Fantasy 16 cross stitch a number of years ago. I tried to learn from that mistake by not doing that again, because fixing it for Kyle was a big struggle. I had to like cut stitches. That was black on white though, so it was very easy to see the black stitches through the white Ida, especially like with any big jumps. There was a lot of them that I did in between the lettering, and that was rough. That was rough. I needed to do each letter at a time, each number at a time. Letter, number, letter. I had to do each one individually. That would have made it a lot easier. Slower, but easier. But I love my piece, so I'm glad you like it, Kyle. Oh, that's awesome, Mia. What kind of craft did you do? But I love my piece. I'm glad you like it. I'm good. How's everyone? Playing some XCOM EU. There's a European XCOM. What does it change? Isn't XCOM supposed to be global? What does XCOM Oh, enemy unknown, never mind. You mean XCOM enemy unknown. Freedom. Yeah, I got that afterwards, Neri. I was like, isn't it supposed to be global? Why would they make a European one? You're only saving Europe. Fuck the rest of us. Only saving Europe. Fickle, GG's. How was the meeting? Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Welcome in, what is up? I've made up my mind. Teddy does not get to keep it. FF might not be my thing, but it's something you made. Well, I'm glad you're keeping it, Kyle. Okay, so let me do these ones. Let me do these ones. Final Fantasy 16 was really good. I was really happy about that game. I still have to do Final Fantasy mode, which, oh man. At one point I'll do it. One day. One day. You know, you never ended up starting Final Fantasy 7, eh? With all the back and not really feeling like doing a lot of anything. You did more farming, just chilling out instead of starting something new. Maybe when you get back from vacation. Pix, what are you up to tonight, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. How was Fortnite last night? I didn't get a chance to pop in. We played like 12 hours of board games yesterday, and I was just like off the internet. Yeah, not yet. Probably when we come back from the trip. Okay, what do we got here? Perfect. All that's done. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, not yet. I was just a collab launch meeting for work that needs to be done in the next 8 weeks. Okay. Well, hopefully it gets a little bit easier. Hopefully no more. Hopefully you don't have to do any really early morning meetings with them if you're doing more late night stuff. That was the one down there. I've already pin stitched there. I could pin stitch that one. Yeah, I'll pin stitch this one. That'll be good. Interesting thing happened today. I ordered new loop earplugs because I need more coverage for concerts and stuff, and I filled out to return the other ones in a full refund, but it said to keep the old ones. Oh, so you get to have double. Nice. Sometimes they're like that. They're like, don't even bother and just keep it. Gotta love companies like that. They don't all do that though. Yo, Pinks, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing differently, but I've been averaging 150 stitches per hour lately. Well, what do you normally do, Fickle? 150 is really good. And when it's a solid color, it's like 200. I mean, that's really good, Fickle. It was good first time. Up until community members were joining at level 200, I was getting destroyed because of imbalances. Oh my god. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Yeah, because they don't know how to matchmake anything, because they're like, well, this person's like this, and you're like that, and then, yeah, that's not, yeah. It's kind of hard to do that. I used to do that same thing in League of Legends, because I would only play with my brother and his friends, and I came in late, so all of them were like super high level and stuff, so getting a proper balance was hard. It's hard to learn like that, because you don't get to play against people of your own caliber at that point, unfortunately. Hopefully I had fun with it though, aside from getting murked. We're up against 350s? Oh my god. I've played the game 4 times, yeah. I've played 4 games. That is, yeah, that is rough. That is not easy. I was finally able to bring out my multicolored blanket that matches my quilt, and it's finally cold enough to work on it. Nice. I love my loop earplugs. When the sound gets too much for me, I pop them in, yeah. What is the loop earplug? I don't think I've heard of that. 14k stitches by the end of the year. It doesn't seem so impossible now. You'll get there. What were you doing before, Fickle? What were you doing before? I thought you were always a fast stitcher, no? 152 one's really good. Dinner time, yo, no worries, Cat. Have a good one. Eat well. If you pop back in, let me know what you got for dinner. But enjoy. Thank you very much for the raid before. I appreciate that. We'll hopefully see you soon. I have very sensitive ears, so even people coughing and sneezing can be a lot. So I bought some, but my ears still suffering with live music, so I bought some Switch. I mean, live music is very loud, like insanely loud. We were at a show on Friday. We went to go see Streetlight Manifesto, which is a ska band. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Really, really great live show. Gotta love the brass instruments. I saw them like 10 years ago in Montreal. It wasn't quite as epic as that show, but it was still really good. Or at least the thing is, I only remember the show being absolutely epic, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but anyways, all I know is that I really love that band. Although I hadn't listened to them in a long time, so it was fun to revisit some of the music. They're supposed to be coming out with a new album sometime soon, so I'm pretty excited about that. You're the same, Fickle. I used to play League of Legends, that's why my late cat was Ash. Aw. Legit not my game type, but you know, charity, exactly, for sure. I much prefer a third-person shooter over a first-person picks, but yeah, not usually what we end up playing. So Kim, how are the animals going? I haven't asked them in a little while. Hopefully they're doing well. I'm seeing Childish Gambino at the end of September. Oh, that's awesome, Chrissy. When it was confetti heavy, yeah, but confetti heavy 110, that makes sense, Fickle. That's still pretty fast for confetti. That is still decently fast for confetti. It's an earplug designed to remove a certain decibel. Oh. Interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't know that you can get a that just removes a certain decibel. That's pretty cool. Or like a frequency, you mean, right? It also could be that they are 10 years older. It's true, Pix. I mean, it's still a great show, but yeah, yeah. It was more like to the point, I guess, but it was still really good. Loop has 4 types: engage, which is for everyday use; experience, which is for live events and loud music, but it's hard to hear people talking; Fi, which is for removing almost all noise; and then switch, which is all the other 3 in 1, but that you can turn. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It must be expensive if you can basically do all the other ones in one. That's pretty sophisticated earplugs. The earplugs I know are the random ones you get at the pharmacy and you just plug in your ear. That's it. Know how bad I am at FPS from Bean Battle? What the hell's what is Bean Battles? Prefer games where you have to conserve your ammo or play stealthy like Resident Evil and Metal Gear. That makes sense. You like a decent Metroidvania here and there too, though. But that's not a shooter at all. Going in guns a-blazing, yelling "Merca" ain't my thing. So that was my one. Did you like Metal Gear Solid 5? I really didn't like it that much. But I feel like I tried the stealth so much in that game, and whenever I would stealth for so long, I would do fairly decently, and then one person would see me, and then all of a sudden everyone's coming on me, and then boom, I'm just like, well, I guess I'm going murdering now. And so everyone just ends up dying. I'm like, well, I tried the stealth, and now I'm just murdering everyone because one person saw me, and well, shit's up. Crab Champ is way better, yeah. You play as beans and shoot each other. We used to play with Joe earlier in Pandemic. Oh, and they're doing good, Kim. Ripley is still afraid of everything. Newt rarely allows anyone to touch her, and Jonesy is a demanding snugglebug. You have the full range of the pets. My goodness. The full range of the pets. Okay, over here. Man, that bean is having lasting effects on me. I can just taste it. Oh, it's just lingering. It's ridiculous. Wait, what? Everyone's coming on duo? One person would see me and then everyone would start coming. Come on, you can't write it like that, Pix. That's rude. That is wrong. Parkour levels took me a while. The parkour is a lot of fun though. Do we need to ignite the night to cleanse your palate? I mean, you could if you want. That is a you choice. That is a you choice. So I'm curious. I've been talking about this a little bit. I want to get everyone's feeler for it over the course of the year or the rest of the year. That's what I said, but that's not the words that were spelt out of my mouth. Yammy's sleeping on the quotes. Shake my head. Yammy can't make quotes for whatever reason. There's like some weird thing about the bot. Pigs heard it. I heard it. Everyone heard it. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I see no CC on your screen, so imagine if the CC actually did that though. You know how you can change the autocorrect of a word in someone's phone so that when they say something it could actually change it. So like you can change whenever someone writes coming, you could change it to coming if you wanted to, or you know, if someone says tonight, you can say like, you know, tomorrow or something like that just to mess with them. Basically changes their vocabulary and it'll change words on the fly for them. Just because phones allow you to do that. You can hardcore troll someone pretty bad with that stuff. Anyways, all I'm good for is banning people and timing them out. Duo sneakily blocking his mods work. Tried with no, it doesn't work. My phone automatically fucks with me without changing the autocorrect. So funnily enough, yeah, it doesn't work. You know, so I saw Jake was playing his one of his, like, it's an emulator. You know how the biggest autocorrect ever is duck and fuck, right? Well, eventually when you, like, the phone learns that you want to say fuck and not duck after a while, right? And so this one time I'm like, what is duck station? That's what I'm trying to write. And my phone autocorrects it to what is fuck station. I'm like, that is not what I was trying to write. That is not what I was trying to write. Anyways, back to what I wanted to ask you guys. The feeler. So I was thinking, it's been 5 years since I started cross-stitching on stream. We did this in 2020. It was the first project we did. What if I redid Chrono Trigger? Would people actually be interested in EA winning it again? It's a big ass piece. Would anyone stitch it? Would anyone actually join in on the stitch along for Chrono Trigger? Would people do that? It's a lot of stitches. It's not a lot of colors. So the money investment is not that much, but the time investment is serious. Chrono Trigger is a beast. At 43,000 stitches, which isn't that much compared to some other people's big projects, but it is way bigger than any of these stitch alongs we've done so far. Is it a good idea to go backwards? I can spend the entire year planning something for the year after, but I mean, it was an iconic stitch. People love the Chrono Trigger. Give an opportunity for someone else to win the same piece. Same size as, well, Final Fantasy 16 was less. It was 36. Chrono Trigger's 43, and there's a shit ton of black stitches. 310 all day. I think yes, a Duo Classic. How many? It was 43,000. Duo is out of ideas for 2025. No, well, Pix, it's not that. I had some ideas kind of on the same lines of doing the different sprites and stuff like that. It's not that I'm out of ideas. I did have some ideas for what I would want to do, but at the same time, I was just thinking of different things that could possibly work out too. Duo, give me the access to stream elements. I believe I can fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you should be able to fix the taxi. My phone likes Tim instead of time. Really? I mean, both gives pleasure in different ways. What is fuck station? Duo's boss. We need to talk about your search history. I'd 100% be interested in watching it again. Only caught the end the last time. Yeah. That's the other thing, Pix. A ton of people haven't, like, a lot of people saw it in 2020, but a ton of people that have been around of the community just never got a chance to actually watch that or even get a chance to win it. I don't have access. Oh, I thought you did. I thought you did, Tax. I thought I added you. I think Duo to make a Chrono and 4 other small ones with how speedy is. I don't think that would be possible, Fickle. Yeah, I could do that one too. How many stitches is that? I was thinking of that also, Pix. Could. How big is that? Okay, next stitch. We're done that color. Now with that negativity, you won't? That's a lot. Hold, please. Okay, next color we're doing is a hefty one. We got a lot of stitches to go, guys. This is where I make all of my stitches up for the night. 801. It's a bit of a darker one compared to all of the light ones we've been doing. But I didn't want to work on the fire just yet. I'm going to put more of this in the body, then we'll work on the fire. And then we'll probably, maybe we'll put in some blues. Or maybe we'll put the blues in last. So we'll work on the fire after that. Maybe we'll work on the... then I could do the rest of Ifrit. Then I guess we got the horns. I say do it again. Seems like everyone likes the idea. Pocket Roddy, enjoy the lurk. We'll be here. I think it would be interesting. I'm just curious if anyone would join in. It is a big one. It depends. We can always do multiple stitches again, but it would be an interesting tradition. Every 5 years, if I make another 5 years. Imagine a 10-year resub. How many months is that? 120 months? Almost 269s? I am only not joining because I need to actually finish some of my own big pieces. Fair. I still remember that first cross-stitch stream. Christmas Eve, 2019. I had nothing to do during the morning because every Christmas Eve we do something at night. And yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect. It was a lot of fun. Met some great people on the first day. And then we just continued from there. Every Tuesday. Do you want to know why it's every Tuesday? Because Christmas Eve 2019 was a Tuesday. And then I just kept doing it on Tuesday forever. Because it was Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And there's nothing to do on New Year's Eve during the day. Everyone does stuff at night. So that's literally the only reason I craft on Tuesday nights, is because Christmas Eve 2019 was a Tuesday. I just kept the Tuesdays. Kind of actually ridiculous. 17,000 total. That's a pretty decent size. That's a pretty decent size. It's not full coverage though, right? Tuesday is a tradition now. It really is, eh? It has a tradition. How am I gonna do this? Hey Roxy. What's up, sweetie? Went to the bathroom? What's up? Up. Up. Hi, sweetie. Oh. Roxy's here. Look at her. She's so cute. Hi. Hi. Up. She's a big kitty, Tarja. Oh my god. Oh. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi. Oh, pushing me away. Why are you pushing me away? She's a pretty... Up. Oh. What's up? Wants food. She's a chonker. She needs to lose weight. No, Roxy. No, you're not jumping up. No, no, no. Wants to be a menace. Get out of my face. Exactly, Lazy Chocobo. That and panic. Oh my god, Roxy, what are you doing? Roxy. There's no food here for you. A menace. Jonesy won't leave you alone. Oh my god, she's up on my desk. Fantastic. This is great. I love this. Roxy, what are you doing? Blocking my light? Such a perfect little baby. Blocking my light? Roxy, what are you doing? Demanding attention. Demanding attention. She's been very, demanding of late, to be honest. Roxy, what? Above me. Stalking me. Roxy, what are you doing? You want to jump down? There's no real room for you to jump. Here you go. Here you go. She's gonna crash down on this desk. Roxy, you want to jump? Just waiting for this. Roxy, you gonna jump down or what? It's all the painting. Yeah, seriously, right? Cuddle me and tell me I'm cute. Exactly, Taxi. That's all she wants. She's just watching me up there. That's a nice bit of duo lore. Yeah, you prep your liver during the day on New Year's Eve. That's true, Chocobo. That's true, Lazy Chocobo. Oh my god, I'm afraid. I don't know what the hell she's gonna do. Roxy, what are you doing? Roxy, what are you doing? Why did I not do this stitch before? She keeps like whipping her tail. A cat will drop from the sky. Yes, Lazy Chocobo, I'm waiting for it. I'm kind of afraid, to be honest. Kind of afraid. I don't know when she's gonna drop down. She's watching. If she tries to jump down on this cross stitch, I'm gonna be so upset. No, Roxy, she's literally staring at the cross stitch. She is staring at it. Yo, Samalama, welcome in. My cat is above my desk, and she is just stalking my needle, my thread. Yo, Lej, welcome in. Jump, I mean, good kitty. Lej, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well today. It's nice to see you. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free view. And as I sit here in terror, you have 7 tickets, by the way. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free view. And how you doing? She is paying attention to you like you wanted. She is. Lej, how you doing? Oh, she's coming down. There she goes. And off she runs. Perfect. Whew. She ran out of curiosity. She's out. That was frightening. But we're good. You're not wrong. Love to track my needles and floss while I stitch, yeah. Usually my cats don't bug me when I craft. They're not big on running after like the yarn or something for whatever reason. And they're not like lap cats. Like I can put them in my lap and they'll sit there for like 30 seconds, but then they'll want to leave. Obviously sometimes they really want the cuddles, but it doesn't happen too often. Really depends. Really depends. Okay, we did that, we did that, we did that, we did those ones. Okay, we're good. That's the face. Yeah, the confetti here is pretty rough. Confetti here is pretty rough. Let me erase these. Let me move my keyboard back. Perfect. Okay. Where am I going from here? If I was at Duos, I would join Roxy up there and help block the light. I'm good just having some bear mate and chilling. Bear mate? What's a bear mate? Mate mate tea with hops. Oh, beer. It's tea. Oh, okay, beer tea. That's cool. Checking Discord soon because the cardi's up. The cardi's up. Okay. Well, let me get to the end of this thread and we'll go have a look. Okay. I'll get to the end of this thread and we'll go have a look. She has been doing better now that I have a cat bed on my desk. She can close. Oh, that's cool, Samalama. My Roxy just steals my chair now. She doesn't really do anything else except steal my chair. I was actually sharing the chair with her the other day. I just kind of sat on the corner while she took up 3/4 of it. Kind of like how she takes over the bed too sometimes. Poppy was in Taxi's lap the other day and then saw me get my knitting out, looked at me like, oh, she's busy, and came over and flopped on my lap. That's so ridiculous. I don't know. The storm is so ridiculous. Lurking for the rest of stream so I can cool off. No worries, Fickle. Enjoy the lurk. We'll see you later. Superphone decided to not charge and die on you. Oh no, Lily, that sucks. Hopefully you're able to cool down, Fickle. Good luck. We'll see you later. Enjoy the lurk. Okay, so I'm gonna do those. I can't wait to get out of the confetti part and more into the bulk stitches. Bulk stitches are always a lot more fun than trying to figure out where 3 stitches go. And then the next 3 stitches, and then the next 3 stitches. Hey, phone cables and chargers are universal, and you can use whichever you want. Oh no, not this one, or this one. Nope, not them either. Mine pop, like I think my cable is like, the slot is dirty on my phone. I tried to clean it a bit, it's a little bit better now, but the cable has a hard time actually connecting with the phone that I have nowadays. What kind of phone do you have, Lily? Yeah, it should be called Beer Mate, but they are joking. I guess that is manly mate, and thus the bear? I guess. It's a Polish drink. They are trying to be creative. Interesting. Well, that's fair. It's beer tea. That's pretty cool. I think I've had stuff like that before at bars. It's like a concoction that they mix together. Yo, Big Steak, welcome in. How's the day, dude? How's the rest of your weekend? Hopefully you had a good start to your week. Okay, down here we got 3 more to go. If I do those, how do I want to do this? Okay. I'm going to do the 3 here, and then we're going to go left. Let's do the 3 here. We're going to go left. I can get to the lower part here from somewhere else. Lej, what have you been playing lately? I already told you. You stole her chair? Yeah, that's true. It's so ridiculous. Just describes the chaos of this house. Honestly, they love me most when you're busy. Don't they all love us most when we're busy? When we're free, no problem. I'll leave you alone. But when you're doing something, that's exactly when they want your attention. Every time, no matter what. Always like that. Same thing like when you're like, if you work retail or anything else or whatever, you're trying to get something done, and that's when everyone comes. When it's dead and there's nothing to do, then no one's there. But when you finally have a task and you're doing something, that's when all the customers show up and you're like, why? If a Pixel 8 and you're having a hard time finding chargers that are compatible, that's so weird. Hey. Roxy wants food. She was a menace already tonight. A menace! Yes, a Roxy menace. That is the thing. No. I'm quite certain she didn't want my chair. I'm pretty sure she wants food. Oh, thank you. Queen's gonna see what she can do. Clean out the lint in the charger hole. That fixed my issue when I had that problem. So I used a needle and tried to do that, Fickle. It did work for the most part. It's not 100%, but it's way better than it was. I started Wukong. Oh, and you're really bad at it? Oh, really? I've heard it's pretty cool. Do you still like it even if you're not very good? Meantime, I've been playing 9-bit armies, an indie RTS in style of Command and Conquer. That's cool. I haven't played an RTS in a long time, but I do, well, aside from Unicorn Overlord, but I'm talking about a traditional RTS. Unicorn Overlord was really good, awesome RTS, but it was, you know, more of a JRPG RTS. A bit different, but still real time. Where am I gonna go? Okay. Into that corner. If I go into this corner, I kind of want to go start doing these stitches. Do that entire arm and then come back up. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here and do this entire arm and then come back up and then do this and then do that. That's the plan. Doesn't take my fast charging cables, can't handle being charged by some other randomly. I could put the cable on the plug directly, but not anymore. It's tiring. That's so annoying, Lily. Now I finished the task at hand. I don't want to start something new, but I also don't feel like going to bed. It's still slightly early for you, but do you have anything planned tomorrow, Kyle? This one I game, it's a cat lab friendly hobby. That's true, you know. Big Steak, how's your weekend, man? How's your day so far? The penny sauna? The penny sauna. How do I want to do this? Let's go through here. Today, mining class. Oh, big schedule. Teaching shaft handling. Yes, that barbecue happened a while ago. We need to update that big schedule. Need to update that big schedule. Yeah, getting my weekly home visit, and then I'm going to a queer crafting event, so it'll be fun and not too eventful. Sounds eventful enough, though. Hopefully, you have a lot of fun with that. Okay. Let me do this random stitch. Oh, did I miss that? Mia got a giveaway ticket. Let me grab that. I don't know if you're still lurking about, Mia, but you have, you have 9 tickets, Mia. That is outdated. Yeah, getting my weekly home visit. So we didn't put an offer on that house in the end because of way too much work. Really, we'll just stay put. Way too much work to do. Because the house looks like in pretty good condition. Was there anything specifically that wasn't on the photos that you would really want to deal with, or what? I mean, the bathrooms were outdated, but you can live with that for a while. But yeah, that's still... Would have been nice to have you a bit closer. Big Steak almost found a house they wanted to move to. Trying to get closer to Duo. Not really, but you know, that would be a benefit, but no. Too bad. It was a nice place. Massive. But yeah, a bit outdated. Lots of renos. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. We did those 3 up here. We're getting a lot more stitches now, which is nice. A lot more stitches over here. I'm gonna end up doing most of them before we start coming back on these. I'm just trying to create my path. It's fun being hard, so yeah, I would recommend Wukong to others who are too bad to play Souls. So you think it's still easier, but it is hard, yeah. Finally have a bit of battery, but I have to go to bed. No worries, Lily. Sleep well. We'll see you later. Yo! Safe Haven, nearly missed it. Happy 32. Safe Haven, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the 32-month resub. Dropping that Prime here. You only get one of those a month. Appreciate you using it here. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Safe Haven, you have 30 tickets this year. How you doing? Yo, Cutesy, welcome in. How are you? Happy birthday again. Hopefully you had a great one. I've only been streaming a few times this entire little vacation, but I'm glad I was able to get you for a raid. How you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Happy Tuesday. I'm alive. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Very tired. We've been painting all week. We still have a little bit left to do. We were hoping to be done today, but just a little bit more to go. Just a little bit more to go. How are you doing, Safe Haven? What are you up to? I have to work lurk, but I'm here to saving my points for this amazing cross stitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy the work. Hopefully the work day goes well. Enjoy the work lurk. Thanks again. Hey, no worries. It was a pleasure. Yo, Kishi, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, continue down this way. You're playing Dreamlight Valley and Fruit Mountain. What's Fruit Mountain? Painting is crazy tiring? It really is, Timmy. It takes a lot out of you. It's kind of nuts. I didn't realize how insanely tired I would be. Like I was pretty exhausted before. I almost canceled stream because I was just that tired, but I wanted to I wanted to get the crafting in. I wanted to see everyone. Since I'm only doing 3 streams in 2 weeks, I didn't feel like really canceling one. But I was very tired today. It's crazy. How was the holiday? Tell me about the board games. So we played 12 hours of board games, Safe Haven, yesterday. 12 hours. There's a lot of board games. It was fun. We played 2 rounds of Spirit Island, which is a really cool board game where you are trying to save the land from invading settlers. And you play as spirits, and they're all very unique, so it kind of makes the game super dynamic. Really, really interesting. Very difficult. Very complex. But it's a lot of fun. It's co-op. We played 2 rounds of that. We won both rounds, but the second one was very tight. Then we played 1 round of Aeon's End, which is a deck builder. But the interesting thing about the deck builder is that you don't shuffle your cards between... like, you don't shuffle your cards when you have to recycle your deck. So placing your cards down when you discard them really makes you think about the order you're placing them in to try and set up combos. That's a really cool game. We won that one too, but that one was very tight near the end. Then we played, what's it called? Everdell, which is a cute little board game where you are trying to create a little woodland village for critters and stuff, and it's incredibly adorable. It is a minion placement game, so you're trying to place your peons in order to get resources to put cards on your board, and you have to create a little village. It's very adorable. The art is fantastic. Yeah, it's a really, really cool game. Highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time yesterday, but we played all day. Waiting for the last 2 hours of work to go by. What do you do for work, Kishi? Fruit Mountain is like the Suika game. Oh, but more addictive. More addictive. You're going to bed. Good night. Have a good night, Lily. We'll see you later. Sleep well. We'll see you soon. Yeah, that one has the half stitch. Okay, so all these are done. All those are done. That's good. Let's keep going back on these. These stitches are coming along nicely. There's a game on an old co-worker worked on. It won some awards this year. It's called Sky Team. It's a 2-player only, maybe up your alley. Sky Team. Check it out. It's a board game. I'll have to check it out. Same, I even have a board game table. Oh. I just had people to play board games with. Yeah, I mean, you could try and set up stuff online. Like Tabletop Simulator is pretty good. It's not the same as playing like IRL, but like we play with like Queen. It's nice that Queen likes board games a lot, and my brother is huge on that, and so is his girlfriend. So we kind of all play together, which is really nice. It works out fairly well for us, but I've always been very lucky in the sense that I always had friends and family that kind of shared the same interests as me, like video games and board games and different stuff like that. I know a lot of people aren't as fortunate to have friends like that in their life, which sucks. But that's what the internet's good for. That's what Twitch is good for. You get to meet like-minded individuals. You have a lot of people here that you could potentially play board games or stuff with online. There's a game, yeah. I made Kim get it. Oh, you did, Safe Haven. Aw. Yep, I guess it's airline management. Sky. Oh, really? That would make sense. If it's an old coworker from where I would imagine it was from. Did I not do that stitch? Okay, I'm gonna have to get a pin stitch very soon for this. I have to get a pin stitch very soon for this. Welcome to the internet. Exactly, Twinkle Toe. Welcome to that internet. This one's done. That one's done. Slowly erasing my stitches as we go along here. I do need to move these stitches along. How do I want to do this? Okay, so I'm going to do all of those stitches and then go left. So we're going to do all of these quickly over here. We have that one. We have all those. I'm going to keep going right a little bit. I bought Supermarket Simulator. That's supposed to be really good. Did not expect to enjoy it that much. I've seen a lot of people play it. It looks strangely addictive, considering what you're doing. It's just very simple, but very satisfying, and you're slowly growing everything. Like, it has just the right amount of boxes that it ticks. And yo, Candy Cane, 53 months. How you doing? Welcome in. What is up? How is Dr. Math doing? How is the week starting off for you? Welcome in. What is up? Candy Cane, you have... Candy Cane, you got 55 tickets for your 53 months this year. How you doing? Thank you very much for the resub. But we should play Ticket the Ride sometime soon, yes. Yo, Lucella, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? It's nice to see you. I'm pretty good. How's the stitching going? So far, so good. Making some nice progress. Making some nice progress over here. What have you been up to with your day? Work? Teach? Outside of teaching, what, do you do anything else at the university? You're okay. Just finishing driving about 12 hours. Where did you go? That's a hefty drive. Things are so far away. Twinkle Toe, what are you guys up to tonight? Just relaxing since Warlock's still kind of feeling under the weather? You're moving cross country. Oh, damn. East, well, you're kind of central. You're going south, east, west? Where are you headed? Where are we going? We got that stitch. This one here. Boy, I was living in Florida, now moving. Oh shit. Weren't you in Minnesota? That was a while ago. I guess you maybe went from Minnesota to Florida and then now you're going to Indiana. Damn. That's a lot of jumping around. That was someone else? Maybe. It could have been someone else. It's quite possible. I thought you were in Minnesota for some reason. Could have been someone with a very similar name though. I could be confusing you. How are you doing? Welcome in though. What is up? Hopefully the move went well. You never lived in Soda? Okay. Fair. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes. I don't remember everything. Big Steak loves board games, but he likes easy pick up and play party games. Not necessarily party games. Like, one of his favorite games is Azul. That game is very easy to kind of just pick up and play. Very easy to explain, but hard to master. He also had another one that was really sick. What was that one that you brought to add to Peas and Rice's bachelor party? The one with the really gorgeous art. It's like a little card game. Super simple. I like the ones that I don't need to think. Codex. Was it Codex? Something like that. It's really nice. That one was a cool one. Super easy to kind of teach and learn, but again, could be very thought-provoking and strategic. Gorgeous art, exploding kittens. No teaching on Tuesdays though. Did some grading and been reading through a paper. Ah, okay, okay. Mogwai got a bath and now is mad at us? Oh. Also need to be doing some form of scholarship and eventually service. You also need to be doing some form of scholarship and eventually service. I also have to hold office hours and all the prep. Oh, office hours. People come ask you questions, Candy Cane. What do you mean you have to form some form of scholarship? How does that work for you, Candy Cane? And what do you mean by service? What are you servicing? So many questions. I require all of the answers. But take your time. No, it's not Codenames. No. It's like it's a card game that you have to build out, like you have to build out cards. How the hell do you describe that game? It's been a while since I played it. Been a very long while since I played that card game. I'm not sure how to describe it. Basically, everyone deals with the same pool of cards and you're all trying to do different missions. And as you grab cards, you build out like a map almost. But it's a very intricate looking map. And you're trying to get different symbols on your map. While everyone else is trying to get different symbols too. And it's a really cool little game. No, it's not Carcassonne. It's not. Carcassonne is fantastic. I love that game, Casey, but it's not Carcassonne. You're not really building a map. It's more like a very interesting art piece almost, and you're trying to connect lines. So maybe a map was wrong, but it's almost like a map builder, but it's not a map. It's like different lined pieces that kind of go off into like weird arcs, and you're trying to connect them all without kind of closing off your paths. Because some of them have like some of the things you can pick up have like blocked off paths, but they have better symbols, right? And the symbols you need are always different. You can remember, yeah. Codex Naturalis, was that what it was called? Belrati is such a good party game, but it's rare to find. I've never heard of it. I mean, the card where the cat is shooting kittens out of her vagina is pretty masterful. Isn't teaching on campus, he's usually doing his afternoon mountain runs. He's lucky he's so fast, the highway patrol can't catch up to give him a ticket. Okay, I said I would go check out the Discord after that thread. Let's go have a look. Yo, Aya made a nice money pizza. Damn. That looks really good. I would eat the shit out of that. What do we got over here? Show me what you got. Oh, I like the fact that you use the two different colors on each side. Very interesting. I figured it would have been symmetrical, but it's really cool that you kind of mixed it up. Very nice work. Is it all done? What do you have left to do, Kyle? Casey, how you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. Research, giving talks, or mentioning... Oh my god, taxi. Research, giving talks, or mentoring undergrads, but not to the degree that someone at a big research school does. Then services things like serving on the many different faculty committees or hiring committees, stuff like that. Okay. You have to do some service. Sounds very busy. We would probably love Sheriff Nottingham Big Steak, yeah? What else do we got here? Nothing else? Petting zoo. So pretty. Oh man, the chickens. Yeah. All of the pets. Very cute. You would probably love Sheriff of Nottingham. It's two different Halloween twisters. Oh, from a hobby. Okay, so you mix them together. Nice. I'm good. Just planning my trip happening next week here. Where are you headed, Casey? I knew you were going on vacation. Where are you headed? I still need to stitch the top closed, extend the sleeves at the back, and make the hood. Oh, you're 60% done. Okay, well that's some decent progress. Those two are done. I did a pin stitch there. Okay. I could probably finish all of these. I'm gonna drop this here. I'm gonna finish this stitch. That stitch is never getting another... That corner's never getting another stitch in it, so that's good. I don't have to deal with the knot there anymore. Sometimes you really got to think about where that knot's going in order to never make it a problem again. You're going to Japan, Hong Kong, Vienna for a month. Oh, damn. Well, damn, Casey, have fun. Sounds like a pretty sick trip. You going by yourself? Or you going with some people? Sounds pretty awesome, man. You must be excited. Cashing guns are so fun, are so much fun as well. Pointing guns at each other. I remember that one, yeah. Cannot recommend Flamecraft highly enough. Super cute, super fun, and the rules are easy, but the strategy is deep. That was the dragon one you and Yumino have been playing lately, eh? We hated Flamecraft. Really? Artwork is adorable, but we thought the gameplay was boring. Really? That's too bad, Twinkle Toe. You really enjoy it? Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. That's good. Okay, so I need to jump up here. What was this? I have some fluff coming out. I pushed the fluff back. All right, all the way through up here. It's so cute. You love it, yeah? I'm with the GF, mainly to attend my friend's wedding he's having in Japan. That's pretty sick. And then once you're already over there, you might as well check out a couple of other places. That's pretty cool, Casey. Nice. Well, have a lot of fun. Hopefully the wedding's great. I'm staying in a hotel, and one of my dogs is just sitting at attention, staring at the door. He's protecting you, Lustella. He's protecting you. Sorry, we play a lot of board games. Thank you, thank you. How is the move going so far, though? Are you going to be in a hotel for very long? Or, like, what process are you in at right now? I'm assuming, well, maybe you didn't hire movers. Are you moving a lot of stuff? That's probably the biggest thing. If you have a lot of shit to move cross-country, that's got to be rough. Okay. So I could do the left side there and then do the inside. Or, yeah, I'm already over here. Let's do... That was up there. Let's do the left side here. Then I'll come back and go down. So we got those ones. We're moving along here. There's a lot of this color. I'm not sure I would be done this color by the end of today. Although hopefully I can do a lot of it. We got an hour and a half left. I guess we're going the distance tonight. I always say I'm gonna have a short night, and then what happens? I stitch all 4 hours anyways. So I got an hour and a half left. I've got plenty of stitches to do. It would be pretty boss if I got through most of this, but who knows? He is low. And his bark can wake the dead even though he's so small. He's a mini pin. Oh man. He's a min pin? This is the... Oh, you're at halfway point. Okay. Are you like... Did you rent like a truck, or does everything kind of fit in a car? Or a trailer, or... Oh. I probably shouldn't have jumped all the way down here. That was just a waste of floss. No, never mind. I'm not doing that. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Waste of floss. There you go. How many board games you guys own? No need to be sorry. Everyone has different tastes. It's all good. If you and Yumino like solving cases, look into Detective. Not loads. We donated a bunch that we just don't play. Which ones did you guys get rid of? Out of curiosity. We actually, I didn't take a picture properly other than Iris sitting on it and not letting us puzzle, but we just finished a jigsaw puzzle, which was a lot of fun. We got it from Twinkletoe and Warlock as a little gift last year. That was very sweet of them. Did a little jigsaw puzzle. It was really cool. There's a bunch of... I should take a picture of the full thing. I just didn't get a chance yet because the lighting was really bad, so I'm going to do it during the day. But it is a bunch of like a movie sort of... they're like movie... What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? They're not references for movies, but everything being acted out in the image is like the title of a movie. Like one of them's The Devil Wears Prada, and it's just a devil wearing like a dress and has a nice purse and high heels. Yeah, we finished it. Yeah. So like it's not like, you know, you don't see Anne Hathaway or something like that. So you have to try and guess that the movie they're trying to say is The Devil Wears Prada because you see a devil wearing Prada. Or at least that's what they're trying to insinuate. Which is pretty interesting. But there's a lot. There's 101 movies. And so there's all kinds of stuff like, you know, there's Lion King and stuff like that. I should take a picture and see what you guys can figure out. It's a very cool little board, very cool little jigsaw puzzle. Nope, I had to slim down to just stuff that fits in the car. It was a rush job. Damn, Lustella. Well, hopefully everything goes well. I'm sorry to hear that. We got rid of anything that we just can't play with 2 players. Most of the friends we played board games with moved away during the pandemic. That's fair. Yeah. Fickle's not a huge board game person. Then again, you always, you know, you might have a couple of multiplayer games, but for the most part, it's just easier to play with 2 people. We have a lot of games that we tend to try and play co-op, so we're always trying to find new co-op games. Me and Queen like playing together. We donate as well, but make sure you look into the price before you donate. Some are rare and out of print. Really? Yeah, for sure. How many you guys got right? A fair amount. Not every single one. We didn't really count. We kind of went through the list with the actual list next to us, and we're like, which one's this? And then we were like, well, it could be this or that. We're not sure. And then we look at the actual answer, and we're like, oh, okay, I can see that. So it really depends. We didn't really count which ones we got right. We didn't want to write them down on the list also, so we can pass it to other people without having to see the answers. Very cool jigsaw puzzle, though. You're going to catch some Z's. Kyle, sleep well. We'll see you later. Enjoy your rest. Have a good one. Sure, we'll see you soon. Thanks. I usually check prices, otherwise it goes to the library or my Buy Nothing group. We play games with Fickle sometimes, but I try to keep the collection to at least 2 players so we can at least play together. That is entirely fair. Some games, like, you need 3 or 4 people. Like, I have Obscurio, and that one requires, like, a big group of people. Obscurio is kind of like that Ghost one we played on Discord a little bit. Imagine Mysterium. Basically, you're all kind of playing as a big group, and one person is like a ghost, and they're trying to get you to figure out the symbol that is correct or something. That you're trying to figure out a couple of things, but all the ghost can do is allude to things, and you have to try and figure out what the ghost is telling you. It's a very interesting concept for a game. For the most part. Oh, okay, that's there. Okay, I thought it was further down. I thought I made a mistake, but we're fine. Anyways, so for that one, I mean, like, we own it, and it's cool for a big group, but, like, we can't really play with 2 people. I mean, you can, but it's much harder. If I still have the video game one, maybe I can bring it. Which video game one, Twinkletoe? I need to reorganize the games we get back after our trip, yeah. When we get back. Where are you going? Oh, they're going to Alaska. I had Dixit, and it's 3 players, so it just kind of sat. Eventually, I let it go. I hear good things about it, but I kind of useless just sitting there. Dixit's supposed to be pretty good. It is from Dragon Quest Big Steak, yes. Everything tonight is from Dragon Quest. It's like a piano medley of Dragon Quest songs. 10 hours of music right there. Although I'm assuming it resets at some point, or it repeats a lot. Great music though. I love Dixit, but not good with a small group. I've never actually played Dixit. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, but I've never actually played the game. I always see it at the board game store, and I just, I don't know, never draws me in. Man, this arm has a lot of stitches, holy crap, but it's really defining it. Look at those muscles and stuff. You gotta love adding those dark stitches to the lighter ones, because it really just shows the big difference. None of that candy cane, no. 10 hours of music, that means you gotta stitch 10 hours? If only. If only. Where am I going here? Right here. So that should be 2 away, 1 to the right, skip 1, perfect. Everything's coming out really nice. I've played Dixit, but yeah, I'm not sure I'd buy it. Okay. I'm so excited. I've only heard good things about Alaska. All the way to Alaska. Has anyone watched The Proposal with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds? They go to Alaska in that movie, and it looks really nice. It's really funny. We watched that when we went to one of the cottages because they had like a random DVD player with random movies. And one was The Proposal, and none of us had seen it before. So we're like, let's put it on. Let's check it out. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. Nice little rom-com. But the funny thing is that they allude to that I don't want to spoil it. It's just a little joke, but it's still really funny. Breaking the fourth wall. Good stuff. I'll just piece it. The people that know. People that don't, well, you'll find out eventually, maybe. We never played it either. I got it on a clearance for $7. I gave it away in my Buy Nothing group after it just sitting there for years. Wow. That railroad road game Axel brought was fun. Yeah, that was cool. My brother brought I can't remember what it's called, but you roll a dice and then you have to make basically different routes in a city. It's interesting and very different, and everyone plays somewhat differently because you're all playing with the same dice, but you all have your own map and own way of thinking, and you're trying to create as many routes that don't lead to nowhere, with stations in the right areas, with houses, and it's a very interesting little game. But a Railroad Inc., maybe? Something like that. Very simple game, but really cool. How am I going to do this? Let me go over here. I'm going to go up and finish those stitches, and we'll come back down. This is looking pretty sweet. The video game versions of movie puzzles? Oh, really interesting. You've seen The Proposal, Kim? How did you like it? It's a cute little movie. Oh, have you picked up any new board games lately, Big Steak? Or anyone else? Anything new? So the funny thing is, every time me and Queen go on vacation, we tend to buy a board game. This time we didn't go anywhere though, so I don't know where we could always go try and buy a board game since we are on vacation. Usually it's when we travel somewhere, we always try to find like a store that sells used video games or board games, and we try to pick something up. It's a little travel tradition, but since we didn't really travel anywhere, I'm not sure if we're gonna get one, but maybe we'll see. After all of this painting, maybe we deserve a reward. Okay, back down here. Yo, Waylander, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see you. What have you been up to lately? Circle around here. I should be able to finish most of these stitches before I run out of floss. Second one here. I'm gonna do this one first. Let's do these stitches on the outside. We'll slowly make our way closer to the other side of the hand before we go all the way up. Perfect. I remember liking it. It's been a while, yeah. I picked up Oriflamme. It's apparently similar to Coop. Who? Had a tough time finding a copy since it's seemingly out of print, at least in English. Really? Yeah, some games, they go out of print and then they're just impossible to find. Where'd you end up getting it? Have you played it yet? Playing games, like always, I recommend the board game Acropolis. Acropolis is a very reasonable price. What is that board game? I've not heard of it. Acropolis. What is that board game? Oh, whoops. I'm dumb. Let's go here first. Then there. Then here. Okay, then we're gonna go on the other side. Let me just erase these, I guess. I just did those, did that. Okay, now we're on the other side. I'm gonna go down again. I still have to do the other part of the palm. This is gonna really flesh out those fingers way more than before. We bought the cat in the box game in July. Still haven't played it though, but it's cat themed. Love the cat themed stuff. French version everywhere. English, none to be found. I found it off Facebook Marketplace and jumped on it. Nice. I wonder if you can find it like an Ontario or something like that in English. Like even online, you could only find it in French. Curious. Very curious. Okay, so this one's all the way down here. And then we have one more to jump to just below here. Two away from that stitch. Okay, perfect. Down there. This is looking pretty sick. Okay, so as we come up, I probably want to jump to those stitches there. That's fine. I'm gonna jump here, do that, and I want to go into the corner here. Okay, that one's there. We're gonna go down here. Like 3 or 4 stitches to do. I'm doing good, Sarah. How are you doing? How have you been? What's up? You work as his underling to solve cases he can't be bothered with. One of my favorites is Sherlock Holmes game. You work as his underling. That's interesting, Lustella. Do you know what the name is? Is it cooperative or are you all independent? It's on a board game arena. It's a tile laying game where you score points for building things. I love tile laying, is pretty cool. Acropolis. I'm doing good, Sarah. How you doing? I found one seller online, but it was 25 shipping. My goodness, I hate that. It's like, yes, this is $5, but you have to spend $30 for shipping. Wait, what? That is like the worst. Affordable price. Gouged for shipping. Like, I understand shipping's a lot more than it used to be, but damn, man. Okay. Okay. I might run out of floss by the time we, at least I might be able to pin stitch by the time we get to the other side of this hand. That would be a nice compromise, because like I'm running out of floss and I don't necessarily want to go all the way back up and then pin stitch somewhere along there. I'd rather do a half pin stitch somewhere here. So if I can pin stitch somewhere around here after doing a bunch of stitches, that would be cool. And then I'll grab a new piece of floss and we'll do all of the half stitches all the way back up to here. And then we'll start doing the rest of the, we got the ribs here and stuff. Gotta do them ribs. Okay. I have a Cthulhu version of Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detectives. Interesting. What's the name? I'm good. The semester has been nice. I've been working on deciding where to apply for my PhD. Oh. Good luck, Sarah. You all work together, Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detectives. That's cool. I love me a co-op game. Do you know Bureau of Investigation? That's that one? Okay. The worst board games are the Unlock series? You play it once and it becomes useless. They're interesting to play like once or like to try it just if you like any form of like escape rooms. But yes, once you're done it, I mean, you can still, as long as you don't break it, you can be pretty careful about how you run that stuff, and then you can kind of pass it off to someone else. But for the most part, it's kind of lame that if you're not careful, you basically have a one and done board game. It's a cool experience, but I wouldn't do it that many times. I'd rather go to like an actual escape room. You'd have to trade it basically. Yeah, you'd have to trade it. Sometimes the solution for that stuff is so ridiculous though, I can't get behind it. Like, you really have to be down with the way that they're thinking for how they design their games. Like, some of the stuff is just so out there. Like, I was playing one, Twinkle Toes sent this also with they sent this like a care package with a bunch of stuff in it. So it was a Lord of the Rings exit game. And the worst part about it, one of the puzzles, you had to look on the actual box of the game, but like you never think to do that. It was one of the damn clues to look on the box, because like, why would you think to look at the box? Why is the box part of the actual game? It's like, ugh. Well, MGS did it okay. Acropolis sounds interesting though. MGS did it okay. MGS did it. Wait, what? You'd have to trade it basically. Yeah, we've done a Jurassic Park escape room. Oh, really? At Universal? That's pretty sick. Metal Gear Solid did it okay. Did they have one? You'd have to basically trade it. Acropolis, yeah, Acropolis sounds interesting though. I love the tile laying ones. Carcassone's really cool as a placement game. I really enjoy Carcassonne. I've played quite a bit of it over the years. Yeah, yes, to call Merrill, you had to look at that's true. Metal Gear did do it. But they tell you specifically to look on the back of the box, right? This doesn't tell you to do that. That's where the problem is, right? You have to somehow figure out that you need to look on the box. And it's not just looking on the box for something easy. You have to do a roundabout, convoluted thing on the box in order to get the solution you need. So it's not just about the answer being on the box. It's about the answer being like a tiny little fragment of the box if you look at it a certain way in a certain light. It's insane. Oh, really? I thought they actually told you to look on the back of the box to get the number. Like, you should know it, or like they tell you should know it, or something along those lines. Oh, this is the pin stitch I need to do. I'm gonna do this pin stitch. The GameCube version does? I thought the PS1 version did it also. When I played Metal Gear Solid 1, I played it with like one of my sister's friends, and they knew a lot of stuff of what to do, so whenever I got stuck, they kind of helped. It was a Lord of the Rings exit game, which is kind of like an escape room, but Lord of the Rings themed. And it's a board game. I'm making you laugh, Twinkletoe. Did you not enjoy that? Sorry, did you enjoy that part, Twinkletoe? Or did you think it was as ridiculous as I did? You did a Jurassic Park escape room sounds pretty sick, Lucella, honestly. It's really good. I've played it many times. People are happy to play it multiple times, and the variant modes as an interesting way to play every now and again as well. Interesting. The puzzle game made me think. It didn't make me think. It made me angry, Candy Cane. Yeah, we'll have to look up Acropolis. I don't think I've seen it before, but I'll have a look. Is it still in print, Waylander? We played other games like that, so we figured it out. Oh, really? So that's the thing. I mean, if you play more of those kinds of games, then you kind of understand what they want from you. But if you never really play them, then it's a lot harder to kind of figure it out. Like when I played Outer Wilds, that game is like a gigantic escape room in a video game. Really cool. Love Outer Wilds. But I had a lot more fun with the DLC. Even if like it was tricky to kind of figure stuff out, I had a much easier time figuring it out because I kind of understood what the game kind of wants from you, what their design philosophy was, things that you're kind of looking for. I still got a little stuck, but not nearly as stuck as I did in the base game, and I kind of enjoyed it more for that because I kind of pieced together what I needed to do. If that makes sense. And so if you play a lot more of those games, then you kind of get used to how they design things, how they want you to think and stuff like that. So that helps tremendously with the experience. First timers get wrecked. Yo, quick fact for today. Chronica, welcome in. How you doing? Got my quick fact calendar for 2024. Today is September 3rd, 2024. September 3rd. Rats laugh when you tickle them. Did you know that? That's interesting. That's interesting. I did not know rats laughed. I wonder if they're angry when you tickle them. It's still in print. Okay, my friend brought me Beast Wars Monopoly. Oh my god, that's amazing. Unfortunately, I got affected by the flooding here. Oh no. Oh, that sucks, Big Steak. Acropolis is $29.99 on Amazon. That's not too bad, Waylander. That is very affordable. Chronica, how are you doing today? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see ya. How's your week so far? How's the rest of your weekend? I thought you didn't have any water problems when... I thought you didn't have any water problems during the rain, Big Steak. Unfortunately, oh wow. But yeah, because Amazon Canada gets gouged. That is big rough. I had no water problems. It flooded James's place. Oh my god, because he hasn't given it to you yet. I was wondering if you had gotten the board game for a past birthday and it somehow got ruined, but it was for this birthday coming up. Big Steak's birthday is coming up soon. We should do a Big Steak birthday stream. Get you over here. No, well, the thing is, it's fine, Big Steak, don't worry. I thought of both scenarios. I wasn't sure which one was correct. Both of them popped into my brain. I just didn't realize which one it was for. Also, when are we eating spicy noodles? I have to make a message. I have to make a group chat with you and Juice, and we'll talk about when we'll do that. We're painting, so I want to finish Dave the Diver on Fridays, and then Fridays, Saturdays are going to end up being collab streams until the end of the year, because I have to do Dream Daddy with Pix. I'm doing the noodles and the hot wings with you guys. I got Peas and Rice coming over to play Chariot. Lots of different games to play, lots of different collabs to do with people. But I need time to do that, and I think either Friday nights or Saturday during the day was the easiest time to get people to do that on. So we'll figure stuff out soon. But the thing is, we're gonna do what's it called? We're gonna eat the spicy noodles while we're cooking hot wings, and then we're gonna determine what's worse, the hot wings or the spicy noodles. It's gonna be a day of hot food. Too hot to handle. You're doing okay? Feeling tired, so trying to finish this square. How many squares do you need to make for your you're making a blanket, right, Chronica? Crochet blanket. Yeah, that is sad. Also, when are we eating nudes? I was about to say Big Steak's birthday of spicy nudes. Sounds like a plan. Could. Although, your birthday is... I know it's... I always forget. It's either the 18th, 19th, or 20th. I want to say it's the 19th. I was confused yours and Compo's. I need about 48. Oh, wow. How many did you have right now? Some habanero infused liquor? Oh my god. We could just ignite the night. Has Duo forgotten his best friend's birthday? I know exactly around where it is. I always forget this specific day. I see. I said the 19th. I'm pretty sure it was the 19th, but it was either the 18th, 19th, or 20th. But see, I was right. I was right. But Compo, yeah. Oh, his was the 19th too. I thought you guys were slightly ajar. I thought you guys were one day apart or something like that. You can't list 3 days and say you're right, good lord. I said I'm pretty sure it's the 19th, but it could be the 18th, 19th, or 20th. To catch my bases, because I know it's not like the 15th or something. My brother's birthday is the 15th. And so is Queen's dad's. And Libra? I'm a Libra. We'd always wish each other. Yeah, poor guy. Yeah, seriously, I can't even believe that. That is the theme of everything for some reason. People dying too young. Absolutely ridiculous. It was one of my brother's friends who's a number of years younger than us. Passed away earlier this year. I think I remember talking about it a little bit. It's kind of like in a coma for a while, and he just never came out of it, unfortunately. There's a couple of complications with different things. Exacerbated by COVID, sadly. Yo, Big Steak, pouring out for Compo. Cheers, Big Steak. Cheers. Oh, I took a big one. Woo! Oh, damn. But yeah, we can maybe do a Big Steak birthday hot stuff. I got some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I'm a terrible singer. I got some hot stuff. Yo, Koi, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Oh, that's hot. How you doing, Koi? Welcome in. What is up? I was showing off your needle minders before. Friggin' nice little cactar. You missed it? Oh, you missed it. Bosh, just rewind. Rewind the tape. Check it out. Okay. I gotta do a couple over here. Yeah, right there. Okay. I'm gonna do the left side over here, and then I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna do all those, and we're gonna go down, and we're gonna start going around like that. Okay, we're gonna do all the ribs. You just got up from a nap, nice. That means more shots? No. No. I'm good with the one gigantic one I just took. Boys, you got a double tomorrow. You can't be drinking. I mean, you can be, but you want to be. You got a double tomorrow, man. Gotta stay fresh. Gotta stay nice and fresh. How is Outer Worlds going? Always confusing Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds. I think it happens to everybody. I don't know why. One is like Fallout, and one is a very unique escape room roguelike space exploration experience. Gotta thank Peas and Rice again for getting me that solid, what's it called? Physical copy, which is pretty sweet. Hard to find physical copies of some of those indie games. I'm glad I own that. Okay, so we got a couple more stitches to do here. And we'll go back up on top of these. How long has it been? We're 3 hours in. We got 1 hour left. I'm definitely finishing these ribs. Definitely finishing these ribs. And then I'll probably get into the arm over here. I just don't know how much I'll be able to get done. I don't think I'm gonna get into that thigh. You know how much we love thighs. Dude was on vacation. I won't even take a shot with Boshi. The peer pressure. Are you drinking tonight, Candy Cane? You gonna pour one out for the homie? Even if you didn't know him? You could. Am I roping you in now? I just checked. How hot was it? You never made that face usually? I mean, it's not... I mean, it's just because I had a lot more. I had a lot more in my mouth. It was a big sip, not a baby sip. That was the problem, Bosch. I'm not on vacation. What do you have tomorrow? What time's your class tomorrow, Candy Cane? And it's not like you're learning. You just have to teach people. You could be hungover. We used to have a drunk teacher where I never realized he drank that much, but apparently he drank a lot in our high school. He was like the best. Such a chill teacher. Apparently he died. Yeah, Lummis. See, Big Steak knew exactly what I was talking about. Mr. Lummis. Great science teacher. Love that dude. Big Steak knew exactly who I was talking about. This is great. This great teacher. Yeah, he died. I mean, well, way after we were there, he was old. A lot of the teachers we had in high school were older. Were a lot older. Yo, Donuts, dropping that prime for 44. Duo's tragic stories. Hey, he died. Sorry. The death is a part of life. Okay, just okay. Death is a part of life. If you're not used to it. I'm like, it sometimes it hurts a lot more than other times, but I mean, like, unfortunately, it comes for all of us. Donuts, thank you very much for the 44-month resub. God damn. Dropping that prime here. You only got one of those a month. I appreciate using it here. You got 10 tickets this year. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. I'll expect the same when I go. Picks, yeah, great guy. He died. You get more. Like I said, some picks, some get a lot more than others. It really depends. And it's not that they get more. Everyone gets the same amount, but it depends on the person. If you're a lot closer to them, well, then you have a lot more to kind of go through. You arrived at a somber moment. We were talking about Mr. Lummis. Talking about intoxicated teachers. Okay, I can come back here and jump over there. That's not bad. Okay, I've got a plan, guys. I'm going well. 3/4 of the second DLC you think done? Nice. How many DLCs are there, Bosch? Donuts, enjoy the emotes and ad-free view. And how you doing tonight? It's interesting hearing stories from friends who became teachers at our old high school and how much teachers we had who are still there party. Oh, really? Really, Candy Cane? Everyone parties. I expected to be like, for me, yeah, Yumino, she was a gremlin. She died. Cat Couch, Yumino, Cat Couch. Do a review of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, this hot chick and this hot dude want to get it on, but their families don't like each other. Anyways, they died. How do you review Romeo and Juliet in a nutshell? Yeah, this hot chick and this hot dude want to get it on, but their families don't like each other. Anyways, they died. That's basically all of Romeo and Juliet. That's all you need to know about it. He was an awesome teacher. He was an awesome teacher. He was an awesome teacher. That's all you need to know about it, okay? All you need to know about it. Only 2. Oh, 69 trophies. Nice. Only the best trophy count. How you doing tonight, Donuts? How was your week? How the kiddo's off to kindergarten? She must be very excited. She had a big smile. Big news of the day. Fitzgibbon resigned. Big news of the day. Fitzgibbon resigned. I'm trying to think, who the fuck is that? Give me a second. Oh, fucking thank God. Oh, well, I mean, that's good for your job. He was 69? Okay, well, he retired. Anyways, they need more of those older people to leave. I'd love to get 85%. Makes no difference to you? No, probably not. But I mean, like, the more the more of those older people that get replaced with, you know, newer thinking people in government, I think is probably, or in higher up in the in politics, I think is probably a better thing. You're at 71%. That's not too bad. The one teacher everyone hated, Mrs. I don't remember. I never had her. She was super nice to you and Madame. I loved Madame Allard. Mr. 2, she helped me a lot for my personal project, even though she didn't need to. I liked Miss Allard a lot. She was really good. But I always did fairly well in art class. So I never really had too much trouble with her. Also, was nice to you as a teacher, was he? Well, if he was the energy minister, I guess it makes no difference to you. It's not like you ran your job or anything like that. It's more policies, right? You liked? I had her for French. I never had her. Yes, all government needs fewer rich old assholes. Pretty much, Taxi. Pretty much. I don't think he was an old rich asshole. He was just an old, presumable asshole. He might have been rich. I really don't know. Yeah, she was strict, but I know she wanted me to do well in Spanish and French. We did have the hot take today. Kyros. The hot take is, it's best to work out in the morning. I said I never worked out in the morning. I did work out a little bit in the morning, mostly cardio. I never really did weights. I don't like getting up early, and I'd have to get up extra early to do workouts in the morning. I did best when I worked out right after getting home from work. If I sat down, then that would suck and I wouldn't work out. But if I was still in like work mode, I would like just get right onto my workout, and then that would be the best thing for me. Because the minute I sat down, I was done. But if I was still kind of in work mode, I could just get right into my workout, or I go straight to the gym after work. I used to do a lot of home workouts for a while. Glad I double checked that. I almost made a mistake there. Almost made a mistake there, but we're fine. My teachers hated me, never let me go poop. Oh, Bosch. That's because you're always bricked up. If we had the, yeah, we did. I've never really had a regular workout schedule. Closest I got is your job. I mean, you do a lot of physical stuff. That's a good workout for sure. Yeah, she was strict. Anyone, what's your workout regimen? Do you work out in the morning? Do you work out in the day? But now the thing is, it says in the morning. Sometimes, you know, people get a lunch workout before they eat. So they kind of go before noon. So technically that's still the morning. When I think morning workout, I'm thinking like 5 or 6 a.m. You get up extra early to do the workout before your day starts. That is a bit extreme for me. I'm not a huge fan of that. But for, you know, for some people it definitely works. It's just not necessarily for me. The biggest problem with doing it later on is that you just lose time in the day. But again, I mean, you're working towards a healthier life, so you're not really wasting time during the day, but there's already not enough time in the day to do everything I want to do, so goddamn, it's just hard to fit in all the exercising. Like what Kim does. Basically, Kiros, 5 a.m. is too early to work out. Yo, Young Monk, welcome in. How you doing? Young Monk, do you get an early workout in? Let me go down here. I should erase some of these just to know which ones I've actually done. Okay, perfect. Yo, Overruler dropping that Prime sub also. 5 months. Overruler, how you doing? I really appreciate you using the Prime over here. You only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it here. You got 16 tickets this year. Enjoy the most ad review. And how you doing, dude? Are you happy the kitchen's all done? We're painting this. Painting is so much work, Overruler. Holy shit. I am exhausted. I need a vacation from my vacation, but it's almost done. We've spent most of last week doing it, and then we're only going to do like, well, we didn't spend most of it. We spent like 2 or 3 days doing it last week, and then another 1 day this week, and we're hopefully going to have finished it in 1 more day of work. So that's not too bad, but it's been exhausting. Overruler, how you doing? You must be very happy your kitchen is done. Welcome in. I started doing flights of stairs when I'm in the office for exercise. Otherwise, I'm 110% lazy. That's good. No. What? How tall is your building taxi? Exactly, Young Monk. Fuck doing anything early. Actually, I just don't want to be obligated to do anything early. Exactly. I don't want to get up early. I'm glad my boy Ifrit is finally getting his screen time. He definitely is. Ifrit is one of the classics. Ifrit and Shiva, for me, are the 2 most classic, iconic summons, just because of Final Fantasy VIII. It's the 2 you start with, and it's the 2 I will always remember the most, just because of Final Fantasy VIII. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, let me get this done. Okay, I jumped over there first. We're gonna jump back over here and do this. Okay, perfect. But yeah, Ifrit's getting his screen time. Look at that arm, man. We're putting in some nice little, not necessarily abs, but a little bit of his ribs, his rib cage. All of the stitches. I'm almost out of this one. I have to grab more floss. Same experience for him and Shiva, exactly. Yeah. That power-up noise Shiva makes is like a landmark noise in my head, right? Yeah, no, 100%. So much nostalgia. I totally want to give her shit for that. Wait, what happened? You know who was the worst in high school? The guidance counselor. Oh, she got visibly angry about me asking for guidance? That's so bad, Big Steak. What the hell? We spent most of last week doing it. God damn it, Big Steak. Want to give her shit for that if I ever see her? She doesn't realize how much of an effect she had on you. In that moment, that sucks, Big Steak. It's 2 very high floors, between 3 and 4 stories. I usually do about 8 rounds, just going up and down, doing laps inside the building. If people take a job like that without substantially empathy, should really go fuck themselves. That's awful. I don't think I ever talked to her, honestly. I don't think I ever talked to her. I'm glad I didn't. That's awful. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Big Steak. That really sucks. Okay. What was her name? I can't remember her name. Never talked to her either. I have no idea who she is. I feel like I remember who she might have been. Like, I feel like I have a picture in my head, but I have no clue what the name is. Miss Southern. Yes, Miss Southern. Yeah, I don't think I ever talked to her. I remember the name though. Now that you reminded me. That does ring a bell. So 3 stitches over here. Any big plans for the week of donuts? Work, work, kids, kids. What have you been playing lately on that Switch of yours? Donuts has a gigantic spreadsheet of all the games he has, and he's systematically going through all of them to see how he likes them, trying to tackle that backlog. It is never an easy thing. There are so many games in the backlog, and it is ever growing. Weekend? It's a Tuesday? No. Any big plans? What do you got for the week? Any big plans for the week? Yo, Black Sheep. Damn it. I need to rethread this. Black Sheep, thank you very much for the 35 months. That's almost 3 years. Time does fly. That is insane. Also, when I only stream like once a week, all these resubs in one day really get that wheel spin going bad. God damn. Thank you guys for the resubs. I really appreciate that. Black Sheep, thank you very much for the 35 months. You got 18 tickets this year. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free view. And how you doing today? How are you feeling, by the way? You missed your anniversary stream? How you doing? Was your anniversary or your birthday? I want to say anniversary. The stream anniversary. How are you feeling? Hopefully better. Welcome in. How's everything going? Okay. Let me finish this and then we'll pin stitch on the next one. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, pin stitch. You miss Black Sheep? For transparency, my friend passed away from a freak accident. It affected a good bunch of us since we saw that freak accident. It's a lack of empathy from her. I don't know. As an adult, if I ever saw her, I'd give her shit. Oh, wow. I don't remember that big steak. Right, I think I vaguely do, but I can't remember who it was. Emma's starting her first full day of kindergarten tomorrow. It's been a half day, it's been half day so far, okay. 100% deserved. People like that really need to understand the impact they have. I'm still feeling yucky, but better today than yesterday. Been sleeping a lot. At least you're able to sleep. It is what it is, right? Just a shitty person, to be honest. Stream reverse during 3000. Follow special. Nice. I'm currently playing the Atelier Rise the Trilogy. I tried it back in November. Played 2-3 hours. I did like it. Okay, so you're back to it now. Now that you put a little bit more time into it, how are you liking it? Like I'm talking about it 20 years later, it definitely impacted me. Just do your job. Also very sorry to hear that. I had a similar experience in high school with losing a friend. It was my 3-year. I'll have to find a makeup day. I decided to give it another shot a couple of weeks ago, and I can't put it down now. Oh, nice. Kiros played those. Kiros likes those Atelier games. I don't think I actually own any of them. I remember trying them back on the PS2 and I never got into it. You passed away. Oh, your elementary school, Barbie. Oh. I did not go to this. So then, okay, I thought you meant something at our high school that happens. Okay, so then I wouldn't have known that. I know something happened, but I think it was a different grade than us. We might have been gone by then. Really excited for the new one that was announced last week during the Nintendo Direct. So many Atelier games. How have they changed over the years, aside from graphics? Yeah, you're a big fan of the Nintendo Direct. What else did they announce? Thank you. I don't know what got me, but it's bad. Feeling more myself today, so hopefully feel better tomorrow. When are you postponing till Black Sheep? I'd imagine you're Is it just going to be the next stream, or you're basically replanning it, right? Although it sucks that you pick a date, and then now you miss the date, even if it was like, I think it gives you 48 hours. Biggest change is they removed the time limit. Okay, time limit, yeah, that could be really annoying. You want it to be chill. Time limit really puts a damper on chillness. Okay. Where was I? I'm right over there. Let's do this one. I want to put it in this. Okay. Perfect. We've still got a little over half an hour. How much more stitches can I do? I think maybe today might be an over. I don't know. If today's an over, next time we stitch is definitely going to be an under. But it all depends what today is. Who knows? Maybe it is... Maybe it's an over, but barely an over. Next one's a big under. If this is an under, then the next one might be a crazy... Might be crazy to predict. Okay, so we're coming back up here. Okay, I have to remember I have to do a couple of stitches there first before I keep going. Actually, that would have been the jumping point. Damn it, I think I made a mistake. Well, I didn't make a mistake. I just didn't realize how close some of the other stitches were. I could have made my jumping point a little bit more economical floss-wise, but it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Crazy to think a year has passed since we were all on that playing... We're all on playing that game on your stream? Oh my god, that was pretty crazy. The Hollywood squares, the Twitch squares, that was really fun. Has it already been a year? It hasn't. It was. Yeah. Time flies, man. It's kind of ridiculous. It's hard to keep up. Ah, shit. Again, I was about to make another mistake here. With all of my jumping. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. I'm doing this in a very weird way, but I'm wasting even more floss, but I guess that's fine. I have plenty of floss. Okay, we did all of those stitches. Everything here is done. Perfect. I save it till my affiliate anniversary in 3 weeks and make one big celebration. That's probably smart because then you can even have that little hat, right, Black Sheep? Yeah, they brought it home last weekend after first week of school, and I got it last Monday. Thankfully, they were feeling better by then, but for me, it just got worse. Oof. The crotch goblins. Hey, no worries, Big Stick. It's all good. You're not. Life happens. Life happens. Our experience shaped that. We talk about that here all the time. Don't worry about it. You're not a downer. You are our friend. We love you. We talk about all kinds of stuff, all at the exact same time. Like my brain, all over the place. I'm glad you're feeling better, Black Sheep. What have you, aside from sleeping, have you been able to do anything else with your time? Now that I feel like when you're sick, it's almost like a excuse to relax and maybe do something you have been not having time to do. Does that make any sense to anyone? Does anyone agree with that little take? I mean, obviously you're feeling like crap, but, you know, try and take it easy and try and do something else. Of course, sometimes that thing you haven't been doing lately is sleeping. So, getting some extra sleep is nice. Yo, Don, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Dude, I love when you do these. It's always nice and so satisfying. Don, how you doing? Yes, this one's coming out really nice. I'm very excited for how it's turning out at the moment. There's just so much to do, though. So much to do. Okay, that one's over there. Let me just end this one. Go to the other side. It's looking really nice, though. Yo, Juice! Thank you very much for the 37 months. That's a wheel spin. Do I stop doing exactly what I'm doing now to knit or crochet? Juice, thank you very much for the 37 months. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. Enjoy the emotes and ad-free viewing. How you doing, dude? How is the Baldur's Gate treating you? You have 9 tickets this year. You never got that kind of sick? Really, Koi? My guidance counselor were useless. Yeah, they died. That's why the movie doesn't make sense. It's about Duo's brain, everything, everywhere, all at once. There you go. I always got the time travel type of sick. I lose swaths of time. That sucks, Koi. Pretty good, yeah. The details you got going on is sweet. Well, that's all thanks to Pigstitch. He made a great pattern. Lots of detail in there. Let's do it. What do we hit now? We had a bean before. That thing is still lingering. Knit for 30 minutes. I haven't knit in a while. I guess we're done with the cross stitch. No more cross stitch for me. We're gonna knit for the rest of the stream. Well, let's see how many stitches I did. Let me just finish these off. Let me just finish these stitches off. We'll get that. We'll get the 330 in, and then we'll do some knitting. Juice, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate that. Not at all. I've been so fatigued and my body has been too achy to sit long. Really? That sucks. So you haven't been able to do anything. That is unfortunate. No more stitching. I think my lunch was bad. You're dying? Oh, Koi, you're not feeling well? That sucks. I'm very sorry to hear that. My 2 biggest ones to color match were Bahamut and Ifrit in this piece. Yeah, they were the worst. Pain in the ass. Pretty good, yeah. What have you been up to, Don? Not at all. I've been so fatigued, I haven't been able to do anything. Good, man. No hole is safe in Baldur's Gate 3. Why does your penis keep spinning? I don't understand. Why is it spinning right around, Juice? Why? What bug do you have that it's doing that? And why does it keep happening? Does it happen to anyone else or only when you're talking to like Shadowheart? That's the real question. Is it only Shadowheart the one that's bringing that out on you or what? Is doing what? Juice is playing Baldur's Gate 3 and whenever he's talking to Shadowheart, he has like a spinning penis. It's weird. It makes no sense. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if it's like some weird like bug he's got with his character. Because my PP came with AA batteries, apparently. It keeps going. It's like an Energizer bunny. It just keeps going and going and going. It's very strange. It's very strange. Funny story about Juice. He used to put meat spin on the computer at work when we worked at the video game store together and leave it overnight for the person that started the stream at the start of the computers in the morning. Don't look up what meat spin is. If you don't know, you don't need to know. Okay. Almost done. Good times. It was fun. I wish you an yeah, hopefully you feel better, Koi. Why does your penis keep spinning? I don't understand. This ain't got that sickness. Quote 0? What the fuck? Wait, quote 0? Quote 0? Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Did I lose all my quotes? What was the last quote? Is there a limit? There can't be a limit. What was the last quote you did? You guys did a quote before. Wait a sec. Meat spin is considered better than horse semen? Nanny the fuck? It's over 1500 because the hipster one was from the other day. I'm looking. The last quote you guys added was... Okay, I know you guys added a quote today, didn't you? I don't see it here. I'm only seeing quote 0. But I'm pretty sure you added a quote before, no? Maybe they tried. Confused. Oh, it is 1500. For some reason it said 0. It is 1500. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well that's it for the stitching tonight. We'll still find out how many stitches I did after a little bit of knitting. Do I knit over here? Let's knit over here. Why not? I haven't knitted in a while. Okay, here. Actually, wanna know what? Usually I just lift this up for when we show you guys everything anyway. So I'm gonna just lift this up. Let's get some knitting in. Craft on craft. Craft on craft. So what I'm doing, we were making a hat. It's been a bit since I've worked on this, but we were making a hat. Do I remember what I was doing? I think I had the pattern up and I was kind of changing it as we were going along. So let me get my pattern. You actually laughed out loud. I thought I did, but I don't remember. Gamble all. Every time, big steak. That's for trying to give Yami access to add quotes. Oh, maybe. Actually laughed out loud. Anytime, baby. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Let me just get my pattern out. If you guys want to start the guessing game, I'll give you guys the next half an hour to guess. You want to start the guessing game? Which row was I on? I think we're on the body. I need to make it... I'm not on the decreases yet. I have to keep doing this for until it's 8 inches, I believe. Doing this till it's 8 inches. We just got here, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing 4 stitches, and then I'm doing a purl stitch. How do I knit again? How do I knit again? Like this. There you go. I know how to knit. Valhub, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? This is not how I knit. I knit like this. I know how to knit. There you go. There you go. That's much better. Yo, knitting feels so natural. I don't know what it is about knitting, but when I'm crocheting, it's just not the same. It's just not the same, man. Was I supposed to be doing anything special here? I don't think so. I'm doing continue to repeat rounds 1 and 2 until you have 8 inches from cast on edge. From cast on edge. Oh, from cast on edge. I think I'm almost done this then. From cast on edge. Why did I not put my measuring tape back in my thing? I don't know how long this is. That's not 8 inches. It's almost 8 inches because I'm pretty sure this is an 8-inch hoop. So it's almost 8 inches. Oh, I'm gonna have to double check that. Are you making another sweater? No, we're making a hat, Flower. We're making a hat now. I'm making a bankhead hat. If you do exclamation point knit. Knit hat? Knit hat maybe? Exclamation point knit hat, you should get it. Should get the pattern. Yo, everyone getting some guesses in Boinary, how you doing? So I'm going to show you guys a little bit like the entire project when we're done the knitting. But we stitched for 3.5 hours. We stitched for 3.5 hours. Now I'm going to just knit for 20-30 minutes. Get more of this hat done. I'm going to give this away at the end. It's knit. We're knitting a hat. We are knitting a hat. There you go. That is the pattern. So you guys can always adjust your guesses afterwards. We did stitch for 3.5 hours. The prediction is 118 an hour. So 3.5 hours at 118 would be 300 and 1836. 54 plus 50%. Oh, a little over 400 stitches. What did Fickle do? Fickle gamble 12%, 23, no, 2.3 mil. Gambling all. Check your phone. Oh. Fickle gambling. Everyone getting a guess in. Doing good, very tired. I had quite a few errands at the community health clinic today, and now I have the flu shot fatigue kicking in. But having a nice chill evening, hanging out. Had a smoothie. Nice. What kind of smoothie did you have? I was partial to the banana smoothie. Love me a good banana smoothie. I'm doing good, Luna. How are you doing? We got a wheel spin, so we're doing some knitting. Thank you everyone for the resubs today. I really do appreciate it. We hit 2. That tier 2 resub from Trixie Fox before, and then everyone's generous resubs. It's interesting when we don't stream for an entire week. All the resubs happen in one fell swoop. One foul swoop. Yo, Grandbrother, welcome in. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm doing good, Grandbrother. How you doing? Enjoy the lurk. How you doing, Luna? What are you up to? We're doing some knitting. We're doing some knitting. My head is... I kind of messed up the pattern a little bit, and now we're just kind of... We're making it my own. No problem there. We're making it my own. I feel like this hat is almost finished. If it's supposed to be 8... I thought it was 8 inches from where I started this part of the pattern. But it's 8 inches from the cast-on part. So that makes a lot more sense, I guess. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know why I misread it before. It's like I didn't even put 2 and 2 together for how it's supposed to work. Classic Trixie Fox. Wee! Exactly. She was off making dinner. I wonder what dinner was. Probably crafting with us a little bit. I love banana smoothies, Taxi. I know you don't like bananas, but bananas are delicious and great smoothie food. Great smoothie food. I could not get an Omnu minder. No one loves the Omnu. So hard for me to find things with Omnu on them. Really? No one loves the Omnu? It's your fave. I've got pomegranate, banana, cranberry, and strawberry and protein powder. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of stuff in there. Very sweet. Vacation ended for me, but I felt good to see my friends again. I'm glad to hear that. I'm on vacation for the rest of this week. So this is the only stream we get this week, but I should be back to regular scheduled programming next week. Very excited for that. Maybe we'll do an extra long Monday stream. We'll see how that works out. I don't have hockey for a little bit, so maybe we'll do an extra long one. I don't know how deep we can get into Final Fantasy, but if we do a really long stream, I might be able to get pretty far, and maybe we can finish it next week. Maybe we can finish Final Fantasy VII Remake next week. Probably could, honestly. 15 hours. If I can finish hard mode and then all the actual difficult stuff. See how that goes. I like how I can tell when I need to do one stitch or the other, but that's super helpful because I don't really have to think, I just have to look. I can't do that with crochet. I wish I could tell when I have a double, when I have like an increase in one of the stitches. I just can't do that. With knitting, I can do that. I can tell what a purl stitch is, I can tell what a knit stitch is. That helps so much, just being able to recognize that stuff. I can use smoothie with no bananas, right? I started a new Pokemon Halloween drawing, making Espeon into a ghost type. Nice. I'm known as the big guy from Nazca Valley of the Wind, by the way. Okay, I wasn't sure who it was. Bananas are the opposite of delicious. I can't argue that they aren't nutritious, but I don't want to taste them. I love the taste of bananas. Oh, sure, extra long stream for Taxi and for when you guys leave. Sorry. Nice. Hey, I'm just getting ready for when you guys come back so we can bubble bobble, okay? When are you guys back, by the way? You don't like bananas, Big Steak, but you have banana ketchup. But banana bread, oh my god, really? But you have banana ketchup, Big Steak. Yo, Lorelai, welcome in. Strawberry and said that's true too. Strawberries work. Strawberries are good. Banana ketchup is also great. We leave the 8th and get back on the 17th. Well, I have to get through, what's it called? I have to get through Visions of Mana. Or I want to get through Visions of Mana. And then we'll do Bubble Bobble. I don't know how long that's going to take me. So I take a break once we hit October? I don't know. I just made like 5 pounds of pork skewers with that banana ketchup. So good. Yo, you just made more? Yo, those things are so good. Big Steak made these like barbecued skewers with banana ketchup or whatever. Last year or the year before at a barbecue. Oh my god, they are so delicious. Like, damn. Do you need me to teach you how to tell the crochet? Oh, maybe, Lorelai. That would be nice. Lorelai, how you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. If anyone wants to gather a guess, we already had it. Do exclamation point guess space the number for how much you want to guess for how many stitches I did in my cross stitch. I did all of the dark stitches in Ifrit, and I did a lot of the lighter ones also. I did most of the stitches in Ifrit except for one color. The one color I did last time. I like the drawing on the black paper and using pastels to color. That's really nice. And then on the 18th, Duo is playing Bubble Bobble without ending stream until he gets the plaid. I don't know if that's possible, Candy Cane. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, we finished one round. That only took me 10 minutes. Let's do another one. Just move my nice little stitch marker here. And let's keep going. More knitting. You don't like bananas either, Kim? So many banana haters here. I thought maybe on the 18th he'd go on another vacation. My god, guess space the number. Thank you, Big Steak. With no bathroom breaks. Oof. Derp, welcome in. How you doing, dude? What is up? It's nice to see you. How are you? But yeah, we stitched for 3.5 hours. So gather a guess. How many do you think we did? Chrissy, how you doing? Hopefully you had a good evening. I know you were here before. Hopefully you've had a good evening. I don't know what you've been up to. You're still planning your event, right? It's coming soon? I like unripe bananas. The stem has to smell like cucumber or it's too ripe for me to eat, really. He's gonna decide he doesn't like the paint color, and him and Quinn will need another 2 weeks off to repaint. Imagine Candy Cane. Otherwise it should be super, super ripe, and it's going in bread, really. I've noticed, you've noticed. Movie Night Butter, what's up? I've noticed that there aren't a lot of people named Lance these days, which is interesting because back in medieval times they were named Lance a lot. I know, we've heard that one before. Movie Night, how you doing? Welcome in. I've got a dad joke for you. The best dad joke we ever heard was what is the medical term? What is the medical name of Viagra? My cock's a floppin'. Literally, it sounds like it could be like ibuprofen. My cock's a floppin'. It is the best dumb dad joke ever. Love the pun? Holy shit, that's brilliant, right? I'm on Team Banana Hater. Oh, really, Chrissy? I don't like bananas? I'm also allergic. Oh, really, Luna? Damn. All the banana haters today. So many haters. Event is over. Oh, but we got another small one at the end of September to work towards. Okay. More events, Chrissy. You must be so busy. How did the event go? Did you have fun? Throws a banana at Movie Night Butter? It would be the same name of the illness of Viagra treats. I'm just saying that would be the name of the illness. Exactly, right? I shouldn't Google this on my work PC. The actual name of Viagra, or it's also a texture thing. I feel like bananas don't really have that much of a texture. It's just like mush once you eat it, I guess. I'm progressing very slowly in Castlevania. How are you liking it? Have you played all these before, Derp? That's mainly because I had to grind for a rare drop for 2.5 hours. Oof, that's the worst. Hate those rare drop grinds. Sildenafil. Boo, that's a stupid name for... That is a stupid name. It should have been My Cock's a Floppin'. That's why you can't eat guac. Really, Lorelai? The texture of it. I love what, just guac, or just you mean avocados in general, or guacamole itself? What if the avocado hasn't been crushed? My guac's a floppin'? That's sad. You don't want that flopping guac. You need it nice and thick. Thick guac. You don't want that runny, floppy guac. You love the texture of guac? Depends. Different people, different things. The beauty of all of us, we're all individuals. Different loves, likes, and hates. Just like Stardew Valley. This is the first playthrough of all 3 games. How are you liking it? As a typo, it's actually slide and fill. Oh my, wait, oh my god. That's terrible, Taxi. I want to laugh, but I'm also disturbed. I don't care for avocado either, really. I like avocado. Avocado's pretty good. Depends. I'm fairly open for things. There's not many things I hate eating. Sounds bad when you say it like that? I can't eat anything with the texture of baby diarrhea? Oh my god, yeah, it sounds bad when you say it like that, Lorelai. How do you know if you haven't tried it? At least I did until you said baby. Oh my god. That is terrible. Why would you say that? I can't eat anything? I get it. No, that's not better, Lorelai. Stop saying it. That's almost as bad. Not better. Love you some avocados? Yeah, so good. I want to laugh, but I'm also disturbed. Hey, that's not even my quote. That's Yumino's. It keeps... So... Shroom Elvis is drunk. I don't think it's drunk. I think after 1500 it just doesn't know what to do anymore, which is stupid. Maybe it's a bug? Maybe I should send in a help ticket. That's your that's your epitaph, really? That's your epitaph, Taxi. You tried baby diarrhea? Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying I haven't tried. I'm not saying I haven't tried it. I tried it, but it's also why I can't eat ripe bananas. Okay, fair. Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like and you hate what you hate. Doesn't really affect anyone else's life. You don't have to eat it. More for us. What's something you love, Lorelai, that other people generally don't enjoy? What about anyone else? What is something you tend to enjoy that other people actually don't enjoy? I used to like I guess I'm not a huge liver person. That is, why would I did a okay, that was, well, I don't know what the hell I did there. I got distracted by my own question. That was supposed to be a knit stitch. Anyways, I like pate, but I don't like liver. But I think a lot of people like pate in general, I want to say. I'm trying to think, what is something people generally dislike that I actually enjoy? Like a pineapple pizza. But I mean, like, I think a lot more people like pineapple pizza. It's just very vocally disliked. I wouldn't buy it, but I don't I like it, but I wouldn't buy it, I guess. But I'm not opposed to anyone wanting to order it. I guess that's not really love. That or you're standing on my balls? Why would... That would be the best taxi, honestly. I had a baby. She's 11 now, but I know all too well the consistency. That's fair. To be honest, I have seen baby diarrhea, and it's not guac. It's liquid like diarrhea. Maybe it's a different. Maybe well, it depends. I guess it depends on the type of diarrhea. You can get that very mushy. Why are we talking about this? I don't want to talk about this. No. We're getting off of the baby poop talk. We were talking about sushi before and food and all that other stuff. We don't need to talk about the consistency of... Yeah, exactly, Derp. Derp's trying to eat. Derp's trying to eat. We don't need to talk about the consistency of diarrhea. Terrible. No. We're done. We're done. No more talk. Liver and onions? Liver and onions is not bad. Well, I mean, liver, yes. Onions, no. Onions are great. Can Jen cook liver with no seasoning? It's not that bad, really. I guess it depends how you cook it. But the thing is, I don't think I've ever tried liver since I was a kid. I need some bacon and tomato sauce, methinks. You like tomato sandwiches? Tomato sandwiches are good. What's wrong with that? Have you ever just sliced up tomatoes and then salted and peppered them? Ate them like that? So good. So good. You want a food distraction? I was just gonna ask why the fuck we're talking. I don't know. It just came up. Honestly, mutant and hiding chat, blur. Sorry, Mama Corpse. We're done. We're done. Elk? I've never tried elk. I've never tried elk. Just the smell of what makes you ill? Really? I wish I could still eat bacon. Bacon is delicious. Bacon is what we should be talking about. Who doesn't like bacon? Bacon is delicious. Although some people, I guess they just can't eat it, right? That pork is so good. We don't have it too often, but, you know, we do here and there. Alright, it looks like I'm getting 2 rows done. You've never had bacon. Well, I mean, you don't really eat pork, right? But it just came up, is what Derp was about to say with that discussion. Just came up. Bacon, right? Right, Mama Corpse? That's what we need, bacon. Bacon's so good. Exactly. Alright. 2 big rows done on this hat. I'm pretty sure I'm at 8 inches, which means... Oh, that's supposed to be not this. That's supposed to be a... Yeah, there you go. And then I move this, and I do 1, and then we figure it out. Perfect. Okay, guys. This is what the project looks like. You have been able to guess for the last little bit. I'll give you guys another minute or two as I reveal what this looks like. What about oatmeal? Oatmeal's great. Bison bacon is amazing. I've never had bison either. Valub, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Your liver is a hard sell. I love it. That is the wrong one. That is the one I was not supposed to remove. You stay. You come. As you can see, I'm wearing sweats with controllers on it. Alright, here you go. That's what it looks like. Looking pretty sweet. We got a lot more of Ifrit done, which is pretty nice. Got a lot more of Ifrit done. Looking pretty sweet. So that's what you're trying to guess. 3.5 hours. I did a lot of the darker stitches on Ifrit. Some of the lighter ones. One of the colors I didn't do, but everything else I did in Ifrit. And that is what we got tonight. Can someone do a guess who? So that I can read out the names and then we'll kind of switch over. Liver on its own is maybe an acquired taste, probably. Although pate is amazing. Pate is so good, but it's a lot more than just liver. Fabric color is a good choice. Looks great. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, guess who? There you go. 19 people in the guessing game. We got Overruler, Poetic, Arsenic, Hoy, Big Steak, Black Sheep, Dr. Candy Cane, Kim, Chrissy, Eros, Lorelei, Luna, Mama Corpse, Boinary, Pakarati, Tessa, Taxi, Yamino, and Young Monk. Dropping that 900 guess. That's never happening. Remember, we stitched 3.5 hours. How many stitches do you think I did tonight?